J-Moore, the very best reviews. Tell them none can contest, we gon'
What's good, everybody? Welcome to the show. I appreciate everybody for coming through, and we talk about a few different things tonight. And where I put that on? And pretty much, oh dang, I would leave that over there. Anyway, talk about power as well as a few other things going on around the internet and these internet streets. And I'm gonna put the link in if anybody want to come up and chat about stuff as well. Now, Power Universe, one of the main topics I want to talk about is that they have the spinoffs. The Power Universe been going strong for about 10 years, and it seems that now, instead of it being a good story, I don't know, is it something that will never end because the fan base is so strong, or because the story is so good? Sometimes things can be a victim of their own success, and I wonder if Power, if they knew what it would become, would they have killed Ghost off? I mean, probably not. Which I think that kind of escalated the fan base. Made it where the fan base was watching, and I guess couldn't stop watching after that. Whether it was a love-hate relationship with Tariq or whatever the case may be, I think that did escalate maybe the viewership, or at least made everybody want to continue to keep watching all these spinoffs. But with this last episode that passed, the finale for season 3 of Power, yeah, they did take out Diamond or whatever in this show, but it seems as if Tariq and Tommy will live forever and never get in trouble or go to jail or maybe these things, because that wouldn't probably be good for the show. And I think that, in my opinion, I don't know, you all can let me know in the comments. And also let me know where you from in the comments. Drop a line, give you a shout out where you watching from. But I don't know, man. The show is still, the series, the universe, rather, you could say, is still interesting. But I kind of feel like being taken advantage of, in a sense, because they know that's the problem with the word fan. If you're a fan of stuff, is that being a fan is short. That's a shortened word, because the real word is fanatic. And so, because you're a fanatic about something, you can continue to support things sometimes, even when it don't make sense. And I think they kind of using the fans sometimes because they know we could be fanatical about the show. Maybe they will still watch it or watch whatever spinoff. But I look at it as you should probably have people watching it because it's so good, not because they've been in it so long or tied into it or emotionally interested in the story to a certain point where, we can't just turn away. I mean, to some of us, it feels like family. I mean, I've been on YouTube, on these YouTube streets for 8 years now. Something I never planned or thought would ever happen. Let me double check. It's either 8 or 9 now. Time is flying. I think it was 17 actually. Let me look on here and see what it say. I go to my home page on here. That's what I'm looking at. Let me see. Dang, man. 9 years. Joined in May of 2017. And I started this channel. I started in May, but I posted like my first videos in like September or so, or that summer, give or take. So with that, you know, dang, man, 9 years. Anyway, in 17, it was a lot different. And people watched these shows and we just talked about it like regular people and stuff. But now it's became, they got talk shows and the actors themselves have podcasts. And I mean, it's just gone to a whole nother level. Remember, they had that Power Talk show with Terrence J. Anyway, it's a lot. So I don't know, man. Sometimes I feel like I'm getting played, but you know, it is what it is. I see some people starting to come up in here. I'm gonna get to the comments, and then I'm gonna put the link in because it's also videos and stuff I want to play and react to, whether it's about dating and what women are saying in the dating game as well as men. And I don't know, man. I see a lot of this stuff in my feed, and I want to know, is it true? I do have some thoughts on it, but I want to know, is this the way things are going nowadays in the dating scene? If so, good grief. And also some other wild videos out here on the internet. Put this link in here if anybody want to come up and talk. And also, remember I was talking about clothes. Y'all let me know how old you think this is. Less than 5 years, 10 years or less, 20 years, 15 years, 30 years. How old do you think this is? What is it, velvet? What is it, velvet? It is beautiful. You know, I can still wear it, but I am looking, my belly is kind of poking out. It used to be straight down. Now it's kind of in 3D. God dog it. I can still fit it, but I'm wondering, because it used to be kind of loose fitting. Not that it's super tight, but it don't give me the same memories. All right. Let me get to some of these comments and see what's up with y'all. Shout out to Fudgy Babe, first in the building. What's good, Fudgy Babe? And also, a lot of other things I want to talk about, like the state of the world today and passport bros, but also passport lady. Now, here's the thing. A lot of people want to talk about passports and stuff like that. And if things hit the fan, what would you do? I'm going to talk about that as well. But passport means you can travel, but it don't mean you could live there. And then if you lived at a place, how would you pay for it? Do you know the language? Do you know the people? Would you be seen as a gringo or taken advantage of or a colonizer? We'll see. My man Christian, what's good, man?
What's up, man?
How you feeling?
I'm good. I'm just still fixing stuff around, so I probably can't get on the video right now. Is
You all good?
that good?
Yeah. I'm gonna go through some of these comments right quick. And then we'll talk about power. Who else? What's good? Who else? Watching from Metro Atlanta G8. That is where we stay. What up, Goody Mob? Who else? I gotta go to Atlanta, man. Again, I ain't been to Atlanta since the year 2000. Good grief. Everyone, please hit the like. Thank you. I appreciate it. Grand Main, what's good, fam? Fudgy Babe, You say congrats to 9 years. I know, right? Time flies. Man, what's good?
Ball. What's happening, bro?
They over there hacking you up on the game.
I ain't on right now.
Oh,
Just
okay.
chilling, man. How y'all feeling though?
All
So
right, man. Hanging in there. Try
That's
to
what's
make it
up,
work.
bro.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So,
So, what I was talking about just a second ago, oh no, cat with Gemini to get answer. I have re-updated my computer so I can put stuff up here without it freezing up all the time.
yeah.
Yeah.
Mine had the update last night. I'm like, damn.
I know, right? So I was talking at first about power, the universe, and it feels like now it's more like a business than more making a good story in a sense. Like if you go back to the first universe of power and how they killed Gosal, I doubt they would have did that if they known what they know now in a sense. You know what I mean? They may have drugged this out for 10 years with that, which who knows how that may have worked, but what they doing with Tariq or Tommy, it kind of, in my opinion, messes the story up because we know it's never going to be really too much going to happen to them. You
I
know, go
I
ahead.
think um I think like there's three big issues. Like the three biggest characters is Ghost, Tommy, and Tariq. So the guy that was trying to go good from episode one, Ghost, they got rid of him. Then the craziest guy, the guy that we most think should die, Tommy, is alive. And the
Mhm.
guy that you plan the future with is the guy you made us hate the most.
I know, right? And then I think of it like this also. What made the first power so great to me is that they did kill Kanan. You know what I'm saying? Like they probably
Twice. Twice.
all right. Yeah. But they tried to take and do things to a main person. They wasn't always safe. Um,
Yeah.
Yeah.
although as the show went on, we could start to see more plot armor develop for some of them. But I think that's probably why that show is probably still the best out of all of them, maybe because they still, you never knew kind of what may happen. Since it was the only show, it didn't become like the Power Universe yet. You
Yeah.
know,
So
you,
that's the problem with spin-offs though, because when you announce a spin-off, you have to say who we're following. That's the problem. So we're going into like pocket universes. But if we're saying from episode one, we're gonna be following Tariq, Tariq and Tommy, basically, and then some old characters, then you're kind of forced to keep these guys.
right. And that's what's crazy. It might have been good. I mean, again, I ain't wrote any shows, so who am I? But
Neither have I yet.
Wait. No, you saying you're forced to keep like who? Tommy, Ghost, and Tariq?
No, Tommy and Tariq. If you're going to sell the show as having these people, you have to keep them. I mean, I'm not saying forever, but like now, so the rules and stuff, even for trailers, this happens to even Marvel. You can't like put something and then that's not really what the story's about. Like
so
now, if
you saying they gotta leave a person to sell the next show.
no, I'm saying so now if the way if the hook for us is Tommy and Tariq, they can't like get rid of them in episode one and then we just got a bunch of new people because then if the whole point is to start with new characters and save money, that means that you're gonna get, I don't want to say lesser actors, but you're gonna get a lot of people that are new and that are just coming on, they're just starting up.
That's a good
So,
point.
so
Maybe
you're
they
not gonna
could have
get rid
did
of
this.
Tariq.
Well, maybe they could have did this. So while we look at, let's say, book two, and
Mhm.
we already know Tariq maybe by the end of book 2, they should have maybe made, I'm not saying Braden necessarily, but a Braden type character. By the time this show is over, they could have got rid of Tariq, and they've already developed for 3 or 4 years the next guy that can then keep going, or we'll follow him. You know what I'm saying? Same with this. Maybe by the end of this, 3 or 4 seasons of this they could have did, and then we follow. I don't know who we gonna follow. I wouldn't go follow Vic or whatever. Maybe they could have made us follow CBI adventures or something. I don't know. Maybe they could have wrote it different to develop somebody different. Like, I don't know if Diamond.
No, okay, so that's what I'm saying. So you're going into my point.
I'm just saying
They
we develop them
yeah,
and then kill off the main person we know, but
yeah. They made
it's not that easy.
Tommy be the person that we're following, which means okay, we have to nerf him, right? We can't
Right.
keep him as the normal Tommy. So what happens is you have people that are gonna be like, man, that's not even the character he was, and this and that, which is you should expect that because you can't just be out here killing 30 people an episode
Right.
and that's just normal. Because then the law enforcement, then they're just gonna take you to jail. Like if you're just out here doing that every time.
Right.
And Tommy was never meant to be dragged out like this. He was supposed to come in, kind of, I don't want to say take over the scene, but like his presence, then all of a sudden you make him not be the big guy. You've always shot Tommy as the big guy coming in because he's supposed to be not, the word is not bully.
Wild, I would say a little bit.
Yeah.
Unhinged. In my view, he was
Brute,
unhinged.
a brute.
and Ghost
He is
was
a he's a brute.
Yeah, he's the
exactly.
muscle. But you're
And
keeping
that's
all of
what
those
elevated
guys.
Ghost brains by having it that way. Because
Yeah.
normally in shows, the black guy's the brute, so to speak, and the white guy's the brains.
Yeah,
So,
that's part of the duality that I meant.
Yeah.
That they always play the opposite. Yeah.
right. But him
Because
trying to do it now on his own, like you say, it ain't the same.
because he's basically having to be both people.
Right.
None of these shows, none of the like a drug dealer show, a crime show, you're not normally the smart guy and the dumb guy.
Right. Right. And the
That
brute.
yeah. It doesn't really work.
No.
Like
Because one of those guys makes too many mistakes, which
Yeah.
normally leads to their death. The brute normally goes in guns blazing, which eventually leads to his death, or he's bullies
Yeah.
the wrong one or tries the wrong one. The dumb guy
Yeah.
usually makes too many mistakes, which gets him dead or in jail.
So what I mean by spin-offs, the problem is that they're finding a way, what they're thinking, they're finding a way to say, hey, we're gonna just put all these people around them and we just eliminate some of them. And they just basically been doing the same thing over and over again, which sure, it helps us keep those people, but we always say at some point, this can't stay forever, but we still here,
Right.
which is what I always say is part of the issue.
I think so too.
But I'm
It's
glad
like,
you're saying it and it's not just me because nobody ever takes my side on this. They always think that I'm being, I'm not for the culture, whatever that means.
see,
I
that's a
watch all
problem.
types
Yeah,
of
it's no
stuff.
culture.
I know. I say that too.
Yeah.
I mean, I watch so much stuff. I've never seen this happen. Right now, I stopped watching. I was telling you earlier. I stopped watching Hijack.
Right.
It's Idris Elba.
Okay.
So he is in a. I'm not gonna take too long. He is in a Hijack plane on season 1,
Right.
but it's called Hijack. So guess what you got to do in season 2? Something's
Hijack.
got to be hijack again.
And how can he be in the same thing
So
again?
it's not in a plane. Now it's a train.
What's the odds of the same man being
You understand what I'm saying?
right?
Do I write shows? No, but I have common sense and logic.
Right.
This is ridiculous. I understand you want the guy, right? Apple wants the guy again. He did really good in the show. Write something else.
Right. Exactly. Or if you do that, elevate him to like a director or something. And now he's running the hijack unit or something. I didn't see the show, so this probably
he not even. So I watched episodes 1 and 2. I'm not even gonna continue. It's everything I say sounds like I'm a hater, but there's nowhere it can go. You haven't even introduced any characters that matter. I started another
Like
show
Die
today.
Hard. How you
Yeah,
get
yeah,
every damn
yeah,
every Christmas you at a terrorist
yeah.
hostage thing, man? Really?
Which is why I didn't like that Tommy got so popular with the whole canceling Christmas, because then every damn Christmas people be like, oh man, is he gonna do it? Is he gonna do it? I'm like, Jesus Christ. He said one line one time.
Cancel Christmas. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
But here's the thing
Um,
I want to say before I
They
forget
treading the line of like making him like a Arnold Schwarzenegger
Terminator.
cliche,
right.
Sylvester Stallone. Yeah,
Yeah.
like they treading the line of like trying to make him into
So that's
that.
the thing though. So
Kind
the
of fun.
muscle in these type of shows, the muscle, which is supposed to be him, normally gets those. You get the, like when he killed Pancho because he said he wasn't shit without ghosts, like stuff like that. That is what Tommy. That's Tommy's thing. You know, you can never say nothing too crazy in front of him because he might just kill you.
Right.
What I mean by when you give somebody a spin-off, and obviously you want it to be a few seasons, you have to kind of change him. So people like me, I don't want to say I'm attached to that character, but he's one of my favorite characters ever. I don't like his character now. Are you shitting me? Hell no. It's not because he's not as tough or anything like that. It's because he's playing like too many characters in like one episode.
Right. I agree, man. It is. They should have at least
He's
brought somebody under him to take over the brute
They
role.
ain't got no actors left either. Like he's one of the
what
only
I
characters
mean,
they got.
Diamond kind of was that. I was gonna say Diamond kind of
Kinda.
was that, but it wasn't reinforced in that way, essentially, because they was trying to split the power dynamic. The
Right.
Tommy character does work better as a enforcer when he's matched up with somebody like a ghost. Like
But
his character just works better
because it's his show though.
scene.
My bad.
What I'm saying, like his character works well, like a A1, AB, 1A, 1-2. You know what I'm saying? Like he's a better. His character is better when it's matched with somebody who might be the brains, and then he's the enforcer in that situation.
Yeah, him
Right.
versus Tariq might be good because we know they can kill each other.
Like it
Yeah.
would have been good if he continued working under the Flanagans, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
That would have been a good dynamic. And
Yep.
then he always
Yep.
trying to do this and they checking him and he learning this and do that. When they killed them out, it kind of messed it up. But let me say this because I almost forgot again. You said something about the culture and stuff. I don't really agree with. It is true, like Disney adults or people go to Comic-Cons dressed up. It is culture around this stuff, but I look at it as entertainment first, and like we support them. They don't support us. None of this stuff. Disney don't support your life, or you know what? Because you watch the show, you got to pay to watch Disney Plus, or
Yeah.
like or Marvel. All these things, I don't look at it. I look at it as one way, and like a culture, like hip hop was a culture in the beginning, where everybody had something to contribute. You know, whether it was breakdance, graffiti, where anybody could play, and it was free. And it is to a certain extent we can watch stuff as you don't have to pay every time type stuff, but I mean, the internet and channels like this this channel's like going way beyond what I do because they know people will watch every power thing. So they create a million theories that confuse people. And some people think these things are actually happening and stuff. Or
Mm-hmm.
if you don't agree with what the shows say, you a hater. Like, what? We don't work for them. You know what I mean? And like, why people defend? I don't get it. That's part of the fanatic part of a fan. You know, like I got loyalty while they cutting me a literal check. But even that, I won't say, oh man, everything they do is great, this or that. Like I ain't no sellout now. They ain't pay me that much.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Some people would think in your position though that you wouldn't shit on it or you wouldn't have anything to critique about it because you've been in a position where you can actually be there, like you can actually act on set and shit. You know what I'm saying? And that's a lot of people. That's a lot of people's position, bro. They trying to wiggle their way in because they see Mark Darks. They see I forgot the other guy. They sent him like a fucking chessboard. Yeah, like people.
Yeah, but all they get is a poster once a year.
They don't even send me no poster no more.
Nah, wait a minute. One of them dudes was at their red carpet event though, wasn't he? I can't remember who it was.
Years ago, but he went.
Yeah, because he doesn't say anything bad about this show.
Nah,
what Jay is saying is he doesn't want to like have to just be positive all the time. That doesn't hold him accountable at all. That doesn't give us a better show.
Well, I think Mark Dark just reviews the show for what it is, though. I don't think.
Yeah, he doesn't give an opinion.
His channel isn't like that. Yeah, his channel isn't opinionated like that.
And some of these people are younger than me, and I don't know them that well, so I don't want to say I'm this and they're that. But I will say, even 9 years ago, me starting, I was 40 years old, man. I was 39. I'll be 48 this year. I was damn near a finished product, man. So, like, who I am, and for me growing up in Chicago and stuff, like being called a sellout, being a hypocrite, being fake, that's in my core identity. So even if they paid me $1 million and I was a star of the show, I just wouldn't give interviews then if it wasn't no.
Yeah.
I would end up saying stuff, the truth, like I couldn't talk because I would, if they asked me and it was something that was whack or something, I would either laugh, which would like, cause like, or I would not be able to not say something if I didn't feel that way. So I couldn't talk. I couldn't do podcasts and stuff.
I think
I'd be like, man, that's whack. He should have got killed or this or that. I couldn't do that. So that's just in my identity. I don't know everybody, so I don't know. I don't want to say
everybody.
Yeah. Oh, he's saying we sell out. No, I don't know what y'all. I don't know. Plus, I started 9 years ago. Although Mark Dark was already, when I started, had like 10,000 subscribers.
Yeah, he was doing boxing or something.
Yeah, but he was talking about power too.
And power,
he was the only one that I saw that was talking about power that I could remember. So he was still talking about power, but it wasn't like he does. I don't know what he does now. I don't check people's stuff, but I heard he makes a lot of that content, which is fine. But sometimes when you realize you can make this a business, you can quit your regular job and do this, and that would be better than working a regular job, I think. And if you can make money doing this, like I was almost thinking of it at one time until around 2020. When they flagged all those videos,
they let him post everything.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, forget this. I ain't never putting my damn eggs in this basket, But when I first started, nobody was like making money and being a YouTube celebrity and stuff and making it. That wasn't out, and I did it because showing my son to always learn new things because he suggested that I should do. Because how I talk is how I would talk after we watched the episode. And he like, you should make a YouTube video. I'm like, man, I don't know nothing about no damn computer making no video. What I look like making a video? And he like, see, because I always use different things, whether good or bad, as an example, teaching. And my dad, he always say, I did this already. I ain't never did this. I ain't do that. He don't want to learn nothing new, man. He just a closed book for the last 40 years. He don't want to learn nothing. Don't want to read nothing. Ain't gonna read it. Crazy, man, crazy. So I'd be like, don't be like your granddaddy. Always learn it. Don't be like that. So then he threw it back in my face. See, you like your daddy. You did. I'm like, ain't that a bit? Damn. So I know, right? So then I had to learn this stuff, do this, and I damn sure didn't think people would watch. But this is before the algorithm. See, it's also another conspiracy theory I'm about to bring up, which is how they destroyed YouTube. Because at first it was people like myself and Mark Dark or whatever make content and I could get views immediately and people would watch or whatever. But then Hollywood started losing money. YouTube is getting more views than major productions and things, and well as other things that's streaming. So what they do to stop it, first they infiltrate. So they started putting celebrities on YouTubers' channels, whether it's Kevin Hart with Kai Cenat or whatever the case, Will Smith, people coming to YouTube and starting show Club Shay Shay, Shannon Sharp. These are already rich people. And then they start stuff, which then everybody starts watching them instead of
Every
people.
comedian too. Every
Exactly.
comedian.
Which then makes everybody stop watching regular people that was doing it, that created YouTube. That's why it's called YouTube, because you can make your tube TV like the big time. But once the big time took it and put all that money into it, they killed a lot of smaller creators, which then they co-opted, got all the views, got all the people, got all the stuff, and it put a lot of channels, different. And then they started picking and choosing different channels they want to elevate and ones they don't want to and suppress. And that's why some channels is what they call it, dark. I done forgot the damn name. They did it to me already years ago. Dark listed, blacklisted, not what they call it.
The whitelist your shit.
Shadow ban.
Shadow ban your shit.
Yeah, shadow ban, where your channel not banned technically, and if you look, they'll say it's nothing wrong, but your bell doesn't ring on people. They can have a bell click, but it won't notify them of your videos, or it won't pull up on your home page if I do a video, or unless I chop it up into 1 million pieces, nobody will see it. And why it just make you have to work so hard. I was doing like 8 to 12 hour days at one time, and then people wouldn't see the video, and so I'm like, man, I ain't doing this no more. I ain't doing it, and I never planned on doing this to begin with, so it got me back to where I wanted to be in the first place. I ain't planning on making no dang on YouTube videos every day. That was never the plan, so I was kind of glad.
Bro.
Yeah, and that's why I always had other things for revenue or whatever. I never put that in here, which then you can become audience captured. You can't say nothing bad or whatever, because then the audience will be like, oh man, this and that, and they'll stop watching. It's all kind of channels like that, from political channels or whatever. That's why people like Nick Fuentes keep saying crazier stuff, because that's what the audience wants. And if you calm down and start being rational, they'll leave. And if your money and your fame and everything is built on that, you're going to be like, I'm losing money. Let me go back and say something else. And then you get people, it's crazy. So, I don't like that. I like to do what I want to do. I don't want to be doing stuff because I'm captured. You know what I mean? And shit, if I say stuff and people don't like it or they stop watching it, don't watch it then.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It ain't making me no money. It ain't my livelihood. I do it for y'all. I like talking to the people that we've gotten to meet and do this now, and I enjoy keeping it real, talking, laughing, whatever. It ain't for the money. So,
I think the problem with especially like Force is that you started it attached to power, like coming off of that, and then you ended it going to the next one. So if somebody wanted to watch it on its own, it doesn't really stand on its own.
No, it doesn't, because if
Which
you
is
don't know
not a
that,
that's not a
it
good
don't make
thing.
sense. Yeah, you can't get new viewers then.
Exactly. If you had, 500,000, you
Right.
stayed exactly there.
And then that problem with that is each new spinoff probably loses viewers. So
Loses
like,
people, yep.
yeah, say for example, for easy math, the original Force had 1 million people watch an episode. Then you get to Tweak, maybe 750,000 start watching that. You kept three quarters of that. Then by the time you get to Raising Canaan, maybe it's at 500. You got half still. Now you at Force. Now you at 250. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, wait, hold on. All right, we barely got people watching this now. Well, yeah, you on the third, fourth thing. How many people you think gonna carry on? Life goes on too.
Yeah, because like some people's logic is that some people think that because there's two of the shows are going to be, or three of the shows are going to be prequels, that it can make new people want to start watching it. It's like, no, because they already touching on stuff that
They
you
took
got to know what happens later,
right. Well,
which
I
is a
think why
weird
they
way.
do it. Yeah, I think why they doing that prequel is to bring back the Tommy and Ghost name and hopefully get back up to 5 or 1 million. Because those people that watch will be like, okay, I remember Tommy and Ghost. They were the best too. Let's see how they were with kids, and hope you can recapture that original glory and magic because you're using the same names again. But what
Yeah.
you don't realize is it's also the mind. When you think of that, you think of Omari Hardwick and Joe
You don't
Sikora.
have the performers. Yeah, you don't have.
Exactly.
They were pretty damn good in what they did. And then so we're gonna be like comparing. Is he as good as this guy? When are they going to go to the other actor? Is Tommy gonna play on the last season of Origins, and then he looks like he's 50? Like all of that goes into your head because we're we're growing too.
Right. And
We're
also,
not gonna turn 18.
right. And also, you can't mess with the human mind. That's why it's hard when, like, say, Aunt Viv on Fresh Prince gets replaced. You can't not remember the other person. You know what I mean? You
Yeah, yeah,
attach
yeah, yeah.
that. Yeah.
She got shorter and light skin, and she looked, and not even
Yeah.
just that, she played it completely different because she wasn't. I know this. Remember, this is like the first show. This is how I learned to speak English was Fresh Prince. So I know that's
What you was
probably yeah. I used to do all that. This is probably the first thing that I don't want to say got me into paying attention to acting or anything like that, but that's probably the first thing that I noticed about like I guess psychology when it comes to paying attention to characters. Because yes, you some people might think, oh, it's just a comedy show, don't overthink it. I've always thought like I think now. So for me, it was always like it's not just that it's different to the eye test. It's just you went from this like boss lady to some lady. That's what her character's name should have been changed to.
that.
You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
but just the whole thing of shows doing that. They think as a business, well, we'll just replace them. None of that normally works well, especially when it's a good character, because the audience, your mind as a human being, you won't believe that character because you remember another person there. Just like how when Raising Kanan come out, everybody kept comparing him to 50 Cent. Like, you know what I mean? It just it's
Yeah.
hard. So, I just think that's
I still don't understand why he's trying to vocally project his voice like 50 Cent. 50 Cent got shot in his jaw. Like, why are you trying
Like
to
why he
sound
tries to
like
do it so much.
right.
I'm just saying, why are you trying to mimic somebody who got shot in their jaw? Like, you're not. You shouldn't be like. You should probably try to sound like him before he got shot in his jaw.
That would actually have made sense.
You
They
know
could
what
have
I'm
maybe
saying?
made that as part of his storyline that he got shot later, and that's why he
Yep.
talked different.
Yeah, exactly.
And he could have just talked normal. That's a good
Yeah,
point, man. And
yeah,
that's the problem when you going after somebody we seen already. It's like
yeah.
it's hard, man. Your mind is gonna be like, man, that ain't him.
People forget that man got shot 9 times because it's what I'm saying. Because
That's a good
he
point.
bulked up. When you see him in real life, that nigga swole, dieseled up, walking around like, God damn, that's 50 Cent.
I know, right? Yeah,
Oh shit.
I looked at what's that in the club video not too long ago. Man, he
Yeah,
was a lot skinnier. I remember when that came though, I thought he was kind of swole back then, but swole then and swole now is two different things.
yeah.
They got that roid swole now.
There's a
The HGH
there's
swole.
But real 50 big
Yeah,
than a mug right now, man.
yeah.
Like a
there's
wrestler.
there's another issue that it's already happened. Um, like people expect episode 8 power to be every damn episode. Like that type of crazy shit.
Mhm.
So people are gonna go into watching Origins and being like, oh man, nothing crazy happened. We're gonna watch them as kids.
Right.
The difference we have with Kanan is that we're all the big stuff we're watching the adults do it while he can slowly, pick up on it. which is the point. But when you name it Origins, how many origin stories can you give us in that? Are we gonna get a young Julio? Like, we're gonna pretend all these people.
Hey, Google, stop.
We're gonna pretend that all these people like had a connection the whole damn time.
All right. Yeah, that's a good point. And we already kind of saw the origin of Canaan already and raising Canaan.
And but they already lied to us. That's what I said from the beginning. Remember, Kanan said he was selling crack since he was 10 for his uncles. When he was
Uh,
walking with Kanan. When Kanan was walking with Tariq and they went to get the shoes and all that. When he was taking them, showing them where they were from.
or
And then
he
in the
was lying to Tariq.
Exactly. He was manipulating them.
no, that's what I mean. So you never have the guy. Remember, I used to always bring up the narrating.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have the guy that is known for lying be a narrator.
Because then he could be lying about his story again.
Yeah, so then we got to see another raising raising the race.
I didn't think about it that way. I do like a little narration on the show, typically on movies or something. But
Shit, I don't mind. I don't mind if the narration is manipulating me, shit, because I don't want to guess this shit.
that's true. Narration, some people don't like it. I've seen that, and I'm not one of those. Most of the time, I like it. It's okay, but I see how you thinking of him and then do. I think what's kind of crazy with the narration with that show is that he was dead, but now he's talking about his stuff. Like, who's he talking to? Who's, you know what I mean? Like, normally it would be some
Talking to
way,
us.
huh?
He talking to us.
I know, but
People watching.
Yeah,
I know, right?
yeah, but which is
From the
not logical. Yeah,
grave, from the
yeah.
grave. I
They
mean,
try to address it by saying, you know what happened to me.
you know what would have been dope is in the beginning they showed like 50 Cent, like in
Yeah.
Like a montage.
yeah, like the
Some
very
shit.
first episode. No, in
Some
the
shit
very
just
first
be.
episode, if it went back to when Kanan was in prison and he just talking to his cellie, like, man, shut up, man. When I was young, this is what happened. And then it fades into the story, and we see where he trying to be fighting on the schoolyard and his mom. And now we know he's actually in prison talking to his cellie. And what we actually are watching is him.
Up to that point, up to before he went to
Yeah,
power.
now
Yeah,
the
yeah.
narration would have been amazing because we know we actually just watching him talk to his cellie. This is before power even happened, and
It's
now
like
it's a
BMF.
prequel. Exactly, it's a prequel as well as it ties into the first show. It makes a lot more sense, and reasons why stuff don't add up is because he talking to his cellie. He could be lying. He could be bloviating stuff to make him sound better than he was, because you know how it is. Well, we don't necessarily know firsthand, but from what we have heard, you know, you could talk big ish in prison to make your situation better or worse or whatever the case, you know, make you seem harder or whatever. So,
Yeah, that's why I don't like those 5 episodes on Power
what, the last season, that extra 5?
because you like you might see a I don't know, you might hear it louder or lower or something, but everybody remembering a different conversation is insane because then we're rewatching the performers, we're rewatching the characters as actors playing it in different ways. So then I guarantee you there's not one person that can tell me what was said by which character in which episode.
Mhm. See, you and I kind of think similar in the sense that I look at things as what's wrong, not to bring it down necessarily. Like, even if my house, I look at things or something,
Reverse
what's wrong.
engineer.
Exactly. To
Yeah,
reverse engineer, to fix
yeah.
it. I look at what's this and that, and I'll be like, damn, if this happened, this could happen. All right, well, maybe I should do this, you know? And so, like, if I was writing this script and they came up with it, I read it, be like, man, this is good, but this and that. Not to say they doing a bad job, but to reverse and fix, you know what I'm saying? So, like, Yeah, I look at that as a way to, like, of course, we on the sidelines, so we can't
Yeah,
fix it.
yeah.
Some people will look at it maybe as hating or whatever, but I like it. I would like to fix and do something. Like, yeah, I think that, of course, we just came up with that. With the narration is a lie about 10 years too late, but but if we would have been, if they have those kind of minds, see, but another thing is there's a lot of ego in this industry, and these writers and stuff, they get paid to do this stuff, and they want to do their job, and they probably, I mean, I ain't never been in a writer's room, but from what I've heard a couple of times, you know, they don't like to be challenged too much or this or that, you know, or they feel like you're coming for them or things or whatever. You need like, you need a good writer's room where they can challenge each other and they can be able to say, well, this idea don't work because of this, that, and the other. But hey, this, that, and the other. Like,
Wouldn't that go back to your point that you made earlier though about saying like you don't get paid to do that, so you know what I'm saying? Like, I wouldn't even look at the shit like that. Like at a certain point, like you just have to break it down and say like, well, shit, if it's just entertainment, I'm not gonna look at it from a critique's perspective because
That's my brain, though. Yeah, that's my brain.
no, I get it. Some people like that, bro, and I can't even knock nobody like that. But like, I look at the like when y'all the way y'all are, I look at the rap game like that because of the way that people, you know, take that and how it influences kids, bro. You know what I'm saying? You hearing kids rap lyrics that's like, you know, y'all don't need to be saying none of this shit. What are y'all talking about?
Speaking of that, you see that little girl that they got dancing, Lil Mama or something, dancing the rap song? She like 3, and grown people are booking her for shows to like pop it, drop it like it's hot.
What the fuck?
It doesn't surprise me, bro.
Yeah, I saw it on Instagram. I was blown away. But yeah, man, I get it. They got deadlines. They trying to do this and that. I just look at it as if you do that, you can make a great show like Sopranos. You gotta watch Sopranos, Chris. I'm telling you.
Because look at it like this. The way that they ended Force, you would want to say, like, in the sense of how they ended Force from a business perspective, I don't like that. Right. I don't like how y'all did that. And as me just being a viewer, you know what I'm saying? Because I understand like what's going on, but because I understand it, I have to just sit and wait, bro. Like, so you feel me? Like I can't get mad, but at the same time, I can still say like, damn, y'all should have did more. You know what I'm saying?
No, wait. Go back. You said you don't get it as a business, or you do get it as a business?
I said I do get it as business.
Don't necessarily agree with it, is what he said.
I don't agree with it as a business.
I thought you said that you did agree with it.
No, he understands what they doing and just don't like it. Right. Same as us, basically. Most people,
that's what we're saying too. Yeah.
You know. All right. I think that might be enough of this Force.
This is gonna piss me off because I got.
I know, right?
But so what you were saying, like everybody that has known me for the past probably 15, 20 years has always wished that I could see a show or a movie just for what it is. My brain don't let me do it. It's
Watch
not
The
that
Sopranos, man. I want to see how you think about
it.
If
you can't be that way, and I'm gonna say this, and I mean this with the utmost respect. I feel like you can't be that way if you haven't watched The Sopranos. If you haven't watched,
that's what he said too. Yeah, that's what he said.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So,
because you got to have a high bar to compare it and see that it can be done right. Yeah, the view maybe not look right, but I'm telling you, if you get into that story, they did a good job. It's very few moments that, see, to me, I can watch anything. I can watch Godzilla, King Kong, okay? As long as you don't start talking about Hollow Earth and this and that, you can't go but so far. Like, don't break, you know, the veil of, you know, what I forgot. I can't even think of the name, but you need to keep me in the dream of the show. As soon as you start doing silly stuff that, like I say, it could be guys, it could be Star Wars. All of this stuff is wild and silly to begin with.
Yeah.
But make it make sense. Soon as you, like in the last Star Wars where Princess Leia flew from the ship to another ship, Luke Skywalker couldn't do that. Darth Vader couldn't do that. Like, you blew it. Them new prequels or spinoffs or whatever trilogy.
Yeah.
Man, it was horrible. And every time if they put stuff in that takes me out and makes me say, well, that was stupid, or that ain't gonna happen, or that ruins the movies to me in a way, you know. But
I think that same thing about although a lot of people that's why I sent you that video, because even the actor disagreed with what
hey,
everybody was loving from him as an actor, was the whole him pouring the champagne.
I said, hey, hold on, man. We got a special guest coming in.
Chain.
Hi, cutie. Hi, boy. Jay, how are you today? It's good.
Hey,
It's good, everybody.
he
What's
turned out,
everybody else is doing?
He got out of there.
he out like a light. Like a light.
So you don't have the Discord. I add you on it.
I did. You added me on Discord?
Can you please text me?
All right.
How was everybody, and what did you guys do today?
I need what you be drinking on. I need some of that.
We still doing it.
All right, I got a question for you now, since you on here. Here's a good one. So, a lot of huh? Oh.
I'm sorry. I was singing a song on TikTok.
All right, that's cool. What state you live in?
Ohio. What about you?
All right, here we go.
All right, I'm gonna show y'all this video.
They got that good dope in Ohio.
Yes, they do.
Breaking Bad. Because one of these videos I'm gonna show, well, it was showing this person he was talking about he found
what happened?
A place in Florida. It's like a damn garage, not even a garage, it's a storage shed, and he had to pay $800 to live in there. I'm like, what?
That is a lot. That's a lot, Jay.
So I was just about to talk about the economy for a second, but that could be boring. So let's talk about the Passport Bros. You ever heard of Passport Bros?
No, I have not. What is them?
All right. Well, they say that dating has been so crazy nowadays that a lot of guys use their passports and go to another country somewhere to meet people, because, you know, the ladies and things here, you know, I don't know, they could be mean sometimes. Everybody ain't as nice as you, I guess.
Yep, that's true.
So here's the thing, man. A lot of women are saying that you know, they don't like it or whatever the case, because they want a guy to come and basically pay all their bills and stuff here. I mean, what you think about this nowadays? Here, I'm about to play the video. Here it is. She hates.
This woman traveled to Bangkok, Thailand, and right at the airport, she made a very question about the passport bros.
Honestly, the amount of white dudes with Thai women that are waiting to board international flights, it's an absurdity. It is crazy.
Why is she there?
Now that she sees a lot of white men, hold on a minute.
Black men from America, they can't get no so they go to third world countries. I haven't seen a white yet. Are there white men in this? Because I feel like it's only men.
I guess it's a Western men thing, not just black men.
Right.
All right, it could be basically more complaining. And then, but you ain't heard of that, you said, but what do you think of what?
Are you talking about Noel? My bad.
Yeah,
that is stranger. That's a stranger danger move.
You think so?
Yes.
Why you say that? What was
because they might get kidnapped or get sex raped.
Sex what?
Raped.
Oh
shit.
Yes.
Hey, I mean,
yo, Steven look different today.
Yep, he does. Steven. Who's that? Who's Steven?
Oh no, man. You being funny, man. Hey, Grandman, what you think about the passport bro culture and stuff and dating and things out here in these streets? You think they got something going on, or people tripping, or exaggerating, or what?
Just overall in general, or is it something specific?
Overall in general, nothing specific.
Shit. Everybody just
Hey,
a fucking weirdo, I guess. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like shit.
so, cause I don't know, man. They be saying, because I done seen some videos that women say men don't approach them no more, or say this or that. But then I seen videos where men be like, well, women said don't approach them, or don't do this, or don't do that. So which one is it? You know, Noelle, you the only lady up here tonight.
Yes.
How you feel? You want guys to come up to you and say what's up, little
No, that was weird.
So you like to be the one to come up and say what's up, huh?
Yes, to guys. Yes,
How that make you feel when you
happy.
That's funny.
What about you?
Well, I will say this. In my experience growing up, I am a little old, I guess, nowadays, but I did like to approach women and say stuff. But I never had a problem if a woman approached me either. I wouldn't be like, ooh.
I approached some boys, some cute boys.
Cute boys.
Yeah, some cute
today?
men. Yeah, today I approached them. I said, "Hi, can I have your phone number?" Yeah, sometimes as friends. Yes, I do.
And so what happened?
You was lagging. I couldn't hear you. Lagging. Can you say that again?
Who, me?
Yeah.
What happened?
What's on this?
That number? Yeah, what's on that straw?
Sometimes this one boy got rejected of me, and I felt really, he wasn't my interesting type. I was just want to be friends with him, and he's like, no, thank you, and I just walked away, and I didn't. That's the first time it really did happen. I got rejected first. Yeah.
Girl, you sound like a glitch in the matrix over there, man.
What do you mean? It's my mic.
Everybody was waiting for the joke to come in.
Bro.
As my mic is here. Can you hear me now?
Fine. I don't know about when you was between up and top.
I had 7 jokes.
Can you hear me now?
Stumbling over your words.
We heard.
Sorry, I have a special needs problem. Sorry about that.
I know. I don't want to roast it then. I thought you was trying to do some max headroom or something.
No, I do not. I cannot pronounce my words sometimes. Yes.
You playing?
You better not be capping, because if you
I'm not playing.
I'm gonna send your ass straight to hell.
Nah, you was talking real good before, so maybe you was
because I was stuttering. I was happy. That's why.
All right, I'm gonna put you to the test in Discord. I'm gonna see if you really gonna stutter.
I do have.
No.
Jay, I do really have one. Do you believe me?
I believe you. I
Oh.
was making sometimes they say women stutter if they was,
No, it's my problem. Yes.
All right.
Why are you guys laughing at that? It's not funny.
We ain't laughing. We not no more.
My bad.
That guy was.
Well, we didn't know. We didn't know at first, but you know.
Yeah, I didn't know. I thought
Yeah, it's all good. All right. Let me see. I had some other stuff going on. All right.
Can I be up here? Am I okay up here? The last time you dropped me, I don't know why.
Might have been a bad connection.
Yeah, he was up there tripping.
Probably.
All right, here go a video. So
What is
this
this?
video is funny in a few ways. I'm gonna let it. First of all, I ain't gonna lie. She's a cutie. Let's go. She might get it.
What's up?
Oh wait.
Hey, look at you, all done up. Got your little
Her?
you got your little shoes, your little jacket, and the little hair done up. What's up?
You got your little outfit.
You know I ain't throwing no shots.
Anyway, can I get some money? Guess what, Big Sugar?
You can
Big
do whatever
Sugar.
you want, but what's up? Guess what? What's going on?
I'm behind on bills.
That's so cute.
I need my haircut. Oh boy, put me out again.
Why you stay still with dude, man? Still, you got him over there stalking the crib. I gotta look where I gotta pick you up at. Look at where we at, though. You know, but you know what? It's cool. Don't trip, because we're in my world. You know what I'm saying? We in my world now. We gonna go shopping. We get your hair done. You know what I'm saying? What else you need? You say you needed some money. How much money?
I need about $1,000 for my hair.
Okay.
Them two little legs up there sitting up there looking like curly fries.
Ah!
Like curly fries legs.
She behind.
Well, I told you, look, today I brought the plastic cards. So, you know what I'm saying? We ain't got to get run back to no banks, none of that. We got it. We got it. So we're going to
He
go.
got the money.
Now,
See
look
on
how
that.
she sit on the
Let's go.
seat.
I already know what to get you. We going to get you the pizza puff. We going to get you.
He said, "I'm gonna get you the
Hey,
pizza
little
puff."
baby.
Big
What's
Sugar.
up? Hey, look at you. All
at-
done up. Got your little
She's
outfit
so
up,
cute.
little shoes, your little jacket, and the little hair done up.
And a big old ass. The little and a big old ass. God damn. I don't know, man. Little Bushwick might get it. Now here's the thing, man. Somebody said she be on OnlyFans.
To me, I do not. I really do not do that. That's really bad for me. I don't know.
You don't do that? Why not?
No, I don't, because it's nasty.
It's only for fans.
And plus, I have a boyfriend.
Well, you gonna get in trouble. You keep trying to get in my Discord.
As a friends, like I just trying to be friends with you guys, and that's it.
You ain't heard that, huh? You wasn't ready to stutter on that one?
No, it's my problem. Can you stop talking about my stuttering?
It's all right. Anyway, I'm be trying to be getting in, be friends with men.
Why?
And, got a boyfriend.
Why? He doesn't.
That's not good.
He really doesn't care if I have a friends. And that's, yeah.
You might need some
He's
rest.
not like the jealous ones. He's not like that.
I don't know, man. You know, this the problem that y'all ladies don't understand. And this the thing. That man may be paying half the rent, paying bills. You know what I'm saying? And he may be needing your half. Then you leave.
He doesn't.
You done messed up somebody's investment.
What do you mean?
Because if you leave, how you gonna pay that other half of the rent?
I live with my mom and my dad.
Okay. You might still need that little extra gas money you put on it.
No, I don't drive.
Something happened with this. What did I? Oh man.
Man, what happened to that?
The layout on here got switched somehow. What?
Really? Are you serious?
Yeah. I only see. Oh my goodness. The left side has me and you on here, but then in the middle it's got all four.
Oh shit.
I know, right? I'm trying to get this fixed. Oh, all right. I know what happened. Oh, damn, that didn't work either.
I don't know why I visualized two of me and I started raising my arms like I'm winning.
Somebody in the comments said, shout out to who else? Baby T does have an OnlyFans. You know what? I might actually look at that out of curiosity.
What? I
Curiosity.
never ever heard of that before. What's a OnlyFans? I never heard of that before. I never have.
But you heard of Discord?
Yes. Discord and
That cord.
YouTube. And
Well,
Snapchat. I do have
OnlyFans.
it. And Snapchat.
When you on that Diddy juice, hit me up and I'll tell you all about OnlyFans. You don't drink that Diddy juice no more? You made
What do you mean? What do you mean by that? I don't know what that means.
That's what you said you was drinking when you made your first appearance on this show. You was
what?
Real happy.
I'm confused.
We all going to hell tonight.
You're going into the dog pound tonight.
The dog pound.
Yes,
I think
you
she
are.
says stuff she doesn't know can be taken for something else.
No, I don't.
Yeah.
You think all men are dogs? That's where you were going with that, huh?
Kind of.
All right.
Jay, can you tell me about what is that?
I'm glad Lola started barking and shit.
Hell no. Here go.
So I'm gonna ask you a couple questions.
I forgot what it was, but here go I forgot what they were saying. So let me see. This is what did it say?
You passed the test?
Yeah.
All right, here I'll play this video. I don't remember what it is, but this might be how you.
So I'm gonna ask you a couple questions. You think you passed the test?
This might be how you and your boyfriend be on the couch.
Let me see.
All right, this is I think a home video of you and your boyfriend. Hold on. There you go.
He's not that fat.
Ask you a couple questions. You think you can pass the test?
Yeah.
Think so? Do you love me because I'm a gangster, or do you love me because I'm a dog?
What?
You're neither. So. You must forget who you was talking to. This the girl that looked you up on public data check.
Do you love me because I got speeding tickets, or do you love me because I got parking tickets?
Neither.
Do you love me because I'm a family living, church going man, or do you love me because I got money?
First one. Because you don't get no money.
What is? I don't even remember why I did this.
I can only hear it.
That's the problem with looking at too much stuff, man. I don't be remembering half of what I done saw, man.
What is that?
Videos today.
That wasn't a good video. I don't know why I had that one. My bad. All right, I see. Man. Oh my goodness. Some of this stuff didn't say. But anyway, I'm gonna go to this other thing on YouTube I had.
Which one?
We're about to find out.
I know, right? She ready, ain't she?
Yes, I am.
We're gonna all see together. Let's see. All right, that ain't necessarily good ones. Let's see. What y'all think about EVs?
What is those? I don't know who that is.
Cars?
Right, electric vehicle.
Electric
I've never
vehicles.
been in one, really.
Never actually been in one either. Never been in one either.
All right. Here goes something. All right. Well, EVs are trash. That's one thing I was gonna say. But
like how? How is it?
That's all you wanted to say, probably.
It was a video, but it ain't no need to go deeper into it. They trash, and you know, people buying them. The difference.
Electric cars. Like what is those? Like you cannot drive yourself.
Let me give you a piece of advice.
Self or you?
Here go. Well, that too, but they trash because if you buy a car, it's got, for example, a 20-gallon tank. In 10 years, that tank is still 20 gallons, whereas EV battery diminishes and it can only go up
Forever?
it can only go up to an 80% charge. Like your phone, iPhone. When
Yes.
you first get it, it can go up to 100%. If you go on there to say maximum battery percent, like my phone is a 14.
So what is those cars are doing? Like, is it all the matic or you have to steer?
Well, that's just a part of features. But as far as
bro, what are you doing?
see, look, who you talking? Girl, relax.
I thought you were taking the picture of me or something.
Please, you on here live? I ain't gotta take a picture. You see that on my phone?
Yes.
So if I plugged it in and charged it to full,
yes,
my phone thing will say 100% up here. But that 100% is only actually 86%.
Okay, that makes
original
sense.
Capacity. It can never go up to 100% of its original capacity. And this is only a 3-year-old phone. The batteries of today are good, but they degrade. You can see this on your phone. If you go to your phone.
And can you tell me about those electric cars? Like, can you not drive it, or can you drive itself?
Yeah, those are features. Some can, some can't. Each one different. All right, moving on. Here go a video here. This dude, he bought a house on Amazon.
Before I show y'all the house, I want to.
He paid $19,000 for this
That's
house.
a lot. That's a lot of that. Dang,
that's less than a car today.
Holy shit, for a house?
Yeah, so y'all tell me what you think. I was actually thinking of with my business partner, say we get a plot of land for 10 grand. You put 2 of these houses on that plot of land. So now you have what, 50 grand, and then you can sell them for each for 50 grand. You're still giving somebody a house for 50 grand, already developed everything, and now they can get it mortgaged. And now you sell 2 of those, you make 100, so you make 50 profit. So now you're giving people affordable housing, you still ain't ripping them off. You're making a profit. Anyway, y'all let me know about that business model. I'm always thinking of business plans.
Karina, because she was an Amazon specialist. So, kisses to you, Karina. Let me show you the house.
So he got a sugar shack.
This is the outside.
I got a business plan for us, Jay.
All right. Let me know after this video.
This is the kitchen area. This is the bathroom. I like the bathroom. The ceilings are very low, y'all. I'm not gonna lie right there. The ceilings are very low. This is the bathroom. I like the bathroom.
This don't look at this bedroom.
Yeah, so that's the house. I gotta show you. The house is here.
It's a little loft
bedroom.
The house got here
like 8:00 in the morning.
But you know, the thing is, the ceilings are low except for in that main room. But
are you serious? Okay.
What would you say? Go ahead. What you think about it?
I was thinking about it. That's a lot. That money. That's.
Trying to turn this volume down. Anyway,
the house is here. Today's the 29th. The house.
Okay, you think that's a lot? How much you think it costs for where you live?
I don't know.
Because Mama do it, but I bet you it costs more than.
And my dads do it too.
Exactly, but I bet you it costs more than 20 grand, unless you know your place got wheels on it.
What do you mean by that? Wheels?
Trailer, or you live in a car. Other than that,
double wide.
I know, right? And hell, those even cost more than 20 grand these days. Shoot,
yeah, you find you a nice double wide though.
Yeah, but that's
so. Do some people live in the car for what? Like, that's weird.
RVs.
For what? Or RVs?
Because you can travel the world.
Yeah, that van life, that sucks to me.
No, we're fighting
that
about
sucks
we
to
can't
you
win,
because
bro.
why is it?
I've looked at those videos. They got to get out the van, the shower. Some got it built in, like if you get a Sprinter van. But I mean, first of all, this is something most people don't know, but cities don't like people living in their cars. So, like, where you gonna park? You can't go in the Walmart parking lot and just park it there.
Yeah,
Like,
that's true.
yeah,
I
they'll make
did it, but
rules.
they stopped it.
That's right.
They really?
stayed in a Walmart for a few weeks,
How
like
was
a
that?
month or something.
I ain't gonna
How
lie,
was
like,
that?
Oh, let
you
them
can go
talk.
to
How
like
was that?
Would you? Let me put you in a damn foxhole. Go ahead.
So I was still doing I was still studying psychology. I was still in college. Um, I had gotten out the Navy, and it was almost scary how comfortable it was for me.
hmm.
But
Because I
you
didn't
was
have
used
to.
to living in a ship.
Yeah. My brain is for sure
Tight
different
quarters.
than most people.
Right. You were used to them
Yeah,
tight quarters kind of and being
yeah.
a
I'm
Spartan.
also like a loner and stuff too. The reason I got out of this because it snowed, so even if I wanted to get
You gotta
out,
keep running your car.
yeah. So my mom was like, "Nah, because you're you're gonna have to check in with me every few hours to make sure that you didn't get like monoxide poisoning,
I
right?
never
Right?
knew that. But you can get carbon monoxide poison if you keep running your car and sleep in it, even
Yeah,
if you're
Yeah,
outside.
even if
yeah,
you're outside, that's the problem. Yeah, I did not know that either.
I
Yeah,
didn't
yeah.
know that.
yeah,
I've slept in my car before, but it wasn't my home.
yeah, dude. I had like blankets, a bunch of
How
clothes.
is
Uh,
sleeping
oh shit.
in your car is
You found a way to break through.
for for me, okay, so it was good for me because I have sleep apnea too.
So you kept waking up.
Uh, yeah, if I'm facing up, then yeah. Mine is my tongue gets heavy when it rolls back, but if I'm that in control of the surroundings and the sounds and everything, like I'm good. And I've never felt even in the car. I've never felt unsafe. Like where I live at. Where I'm from is
why?
way scarier than where I
How?
live at now. I'm
How?
from I'm from Puerto Rico.
And is it
I would
so
I would not do that
bad?
for
To,
3 hours
They
in Puerto
took your
Rico.
car. Jacked you.
Hell, there's no way.
Mm-hmm.
why?
Sam, what's up, Puerto
Because
Rico?
So what?
San Juan.
why?
I'm from basically like 45 minutes away. I'm from all the way east, which is
Oh wow.
From
Fajardo
where? Where is it?
in Puerto
Mama,
Rico.
you gonna have to, girl.
Can you tell me like
Trying to
and
host.
sleeping in your car is a bad thing
He
for
just
you?
he just said it.
Yeah.
Jay,
This is
Jay,
Steve. Steve is mistress.
Jay,
Gotta be.
Jay,
Yeah.
Jay.
No. No.
I
Pick up
never sleep in. I never sleep in a car over
Bro, where
the
Kane
night
at, bro?
before.
Kane is cool, bro.
All right, Mama. I'm gonna let you get some rest tonight. All right.
Why? You do this all the time. See?
Well, it sounds like you getting tired over here. I don't want to
No,
hold you in too
no,
late.
I'm not.
I don't want to keep you up too late. Your boyfriend gonna be
Shut
mad.
up.
Say why you keep telling
Oh,
him
that's your
Shut
out, Jay. That's
up.
your out. That's your out. She gave you
Yeah.
the out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Adios. You blew it. This is the manosphere. It don't take no disrespectful bitches up in here, all right? Out of here. Yeah, out of here. 3 strikes.
Yo, Manosphere sound like a gay club, though.
Hey, passport bros, baby. Passport bros. Passport bros for
Oh, you
me.
actually got a passport. I've never
God
gotten
dang,
one.
all right. Hey, man, I'm an international player with a passport, baby. What you thought I
Hey,
was
Yeah,
bro,
just
my shit around the house somewhere, bro. Stop stuck on me, bro.
I
yeah, I
thought
gotta
I
It's
get
got
around
one.
this bitch somewhere, bro. I can't
hey,
find it.
for real. You gotta have that on. Hey, it's time to bounce. All right, they about to crack. Hey, man. All jokes aside, we in a very dark time. If we go to war with Greenland, it really ain't nowhere you can go because it's about to be hell on Earth. But
Dude, man, I finally started paying attention a little bit.
man, you've been missing a lot, ain't you?
No, okay, so like because I don't. That's what I was trying to tell
World
you.
War
Like,
Three on the table right now.
I mean, it's always kind of been on the table, but
Not
now
with
I understand.
America starting it to against NATO. We about to go to war with France and England.
Yeah, well, obviously
Really?
I'm paying attention now because obviously my wife's still
She,
deployed.
yeah, she probably like, boy, we about to go, baby. I gonna see you again.
She's the one that's, I don't want to say too much, but uh
Right.
she's the one that makes the things that go to places.
Oh man,
So she's definitely,
dropping bombs on that.
she's
Boy, see, and that's a problem because it make you feel guilty because normally we the good guys. So
it's
now,
all of it. It's all of it.
yeah.
It's so when you're not doing it, you feel like you're unfulfilled. When
Mm,
you're doing it, sometimes you feel like a badass. Sometimes you feel like shit. It's all the emotions happen. Like she's been going now for 7 months, and she could be getting extended for like a month and a half.
and she got a beautiful 3-year-old. Your daughter 3, right?
Yeah.
Who
Uh,
wants to be gone a
she's
whole
two.
damn near 2? So she's missing the years you can't get back for
Yeah,
this.
yeah,
For
yeah,
this, and she
yeah,
not the only. It's a lot of people sacrificing their lives, their family, their
yeah.
husbands, wives for this. Really, this is
That's why I
crazy.
looked it up. I looked it up a little bit when the whole Greenland thing came up because I knew that was mentioned in like
Yeah,
years
this is
back. I knew it was mentioned, but then
yeah.
I tried to look up similarities between Colombia and Venezuela and stuff, and then the the metals and the minerals and all that.
Hmm.
And you were talking about EVs, so that's why I thought you were gonna go. That's what I
Yeah,
thought you were gonna go to. She didn't let you, but
yeah. I got distracted, man.
yeah.
That's
But
that.
I started trying
That's a
to look it
scam
up.
too.
Yeah, because right now they're talking about it on you ever seen The Night Manager with the
No.
guy that plays Loki?
Mm-mm. He does a TV
Um
show.
yeah, so the TV show is on season 2, right? Is active right now, episode 3. Oh, episode 4 right now. So on season 1, it was like I don't know, like 10 years ago, some crazy shit. Like it was a long time ago. And they
Mm,
finally came back with it. And they were talking about Colombia and why people want to basically be able to run things there. And they were going into the whole minerals and the metals and stuff.
mm-hmm.
And I was like, hold on, let me look this up because this is the stuff you be talking about pretty much. And I was
Mhm.
like, oh shit. But
Well,
the
here's
green,
the worst
yeah,
thing about all of this that affect us all is that we are $30 trillion in debt. The U.S.
yeah,
dollar.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
The
yeah.
only thing keeping us afloat is that we were looked at as the good guys. So the world used dollars as the world reserve currency. The
Yep.
treasury bonds are owned by China, Europe, all of that. If they sell and cash all them bonds in, the dollar will collapse. It will be worthless. They already are starting the EU to cancel trade deals. So all this stuff we get, Mercedes, anything from Europe, they're not going to buy, they're not going to trade. That's going to crush us economically. Then if they all get rid of the dollar, we will be using a wheelbarrow full of dollars to get a loaf of bread. And that can happen in like a year, 2 years, because nobody wants dollars but us, and we don't have nothing to buy and stuff, and we've moved factories and everything all around the world, and nobody want to trade with us. We'll be like a big ass Cuba, just
Hey,
like that.
Yeah.
You
it
can't
is
keep.
weird to
Go ahead.
start seeing that a lot of places are saying that they can't accept pennies and they can't accept it's some places even saying they can't accept nickels now, bro. I'm like, damn, like what the fuck is going
Because it
on?
costs more to make it or some shit.
No, because they probably don't want to. They just put a new law in place where now, like, they got to log all the transactions or something. They trying to move everything to CBDC, which is central bank digital currency, which is the US dollar as a crypto coin, which basically means nobody will have any cash anymore or any coins, and they'll get rid of the dollar that way. And now you got to have this digital currency, which goes into the Bible with, you know, you can't buy, sell, or trade without this. And they can turn it off, turn it on. They know every transaction you make, everything we do. I mean, it's really coming down, man. It's crazy. And a lot of this money, like I saw this, the nickels, the nickels are actually valuable if you get 2024 nickels, because they made like almost a lot, like 3/4 fewer nickels this year, so they can be worth more and things. And then there's some coins, of course, that were actually made of like pure silver and not just, you know, whatever. But that's in I think the 60s or 70s and things. But
I used to have a quarter like that and
yeah,
a dime.
I've been looking into this more because I got with the vending machine. So I've been seeing a lot more change and stuff, but nobody uses money no more. Like out of all the transactions, been over 1,000 transactions now since I've been doing it. It's probably been about 100 of them at most that use actual money. Everything else is with cards and stuff. Yeah.
I was trying to learn a little bit because I knew that they kind of activated the base in Puerto Rico for
Mm,
like a staging area, and because the airport still works,
mm-hmm,
so it's not like a fully functioning base. I grew up going to that base. My mom used to work in it.
mm,
So that's because it's within 500 miles of launching distance to get to Venezuela and stuff like that. And if you got refuel and stuff like that.
right.
So I was looking at what Greenland and why it's like a good strategic place that everybody wants.
Mm-hmm,
It's because of where it's located. So when even if you're looking at stuff from a strategic military needs or whatever or advantage, and because I always thought I'm not gonna look this stuff up because this is like controversy and like you're just talking crazy.
mm-hmm.
But if you
No,
think
man.
about it in the just well, obviously I was in the military, but if you think about it in that way, I was like, oh, I get it. Obviously Taiwan, you always hear about Taiwan because of the chips and the cell phones and stuff and the computers and stuff.
But what's worse is by us doing this, it now breaks the world of rules. And now it's about might makes right. So since we do it, Russia gonna do it, China gonna do it, and now who can say have the moral high ground?
Yeah, yeah. If we skip NATO completely,
Right.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. All right, let's move to something else. Before I do, I'm gonna set this up, and then I want to hear your business plan right quick, idea, Graham, before we forget. But
Nah, it ain't, bro. It ain't nothing. It ain't nothing serious.
I mean, hey, everything
I was
ain't got to
trolling.
be $1 billion unless you want to keep it to the chest. You don't want nobody to steal it. I got it.
Nah, bro. I was gonna say we can just go half on the brick, bro.
We'll lose money. Shit. This we got to get a braid and then a 2 weeks to move it for us. We sitting on a
She
corner
kept
with a damn
saying,
cameras on corners everywhere watching us. We be out of business anyway. We got to text everybody and call them and sit there. We got a phone log, everybody numbers and text.
Nah, bro. We're gonna have to put a message on the pigeon, bro.
Ghost dog. We're gonna sit on the roof and get it, eat it after you get it. This ghost dog. We're gonna put on a ninja suit.
Yeah.
He's shooting people like
Put
it
a
was a
ninja
sport.
scroll on a pigeon.
Yeah. Passenger pigeon. Passenger pigeon. They 1992. Passenger pigeon. You didn't think I saw Ghost Dog, did you? Come on, now. That's why I'm saying you gotta watch more stuff, Christian. Then you'll
Ghost
have
Dog
a
is a
broader
good ass
range to
movie,
compare.
bro.
And you know what? I like Ghost Dog. That's my shit, man. Come on,
what is
now.
it? Ghost dog?
Ghost Dog.
Dog.
They got Forrest Whitaker playing the in the modern 90s. I saw it when it came out. Okay, I saw it when it came out. I saw when it came out. All right, if you watch it today, you might be like, "Man, what the hell, dude?" I like Ghost Dog, man. I don't give a damn.
Is that the thing you were talking about the other time?
Yeah, no, I don't know. I done talked about it before, but it ain't
It was like
something.
an older movie or something.
It came out in 2000 or like 99. So it's old now. That's what, damn near 25, 26 years ago. But, you know, it's in current days. It's in like Harlem or something. And he dealing with gangsters, and like he had a near-death experience where this gangster saved him, and then he used to be like a little punk, and now he reinvented himself, grew some braids, read some Japanese samurai books, and he became a hitman. And he became a dope hitman, but he had a code he lived by. And then because of a hit that he did, they basically tried to come after him, the people that hired him. And it's got its great moments though, like when they had killed that bear and things like that, and how he pulled up on them. And I mean, it's got it. I wouldn't say I like it. Ghost Dog 2. Oh, you saying TOO. I hope you're not saying part 2.
Didn't he seppuku himself at the end of that?
Basically.
Yeah.
Because he went without, where he could have took him out. You gonna be the boss? Nah, Louis. I guess you the boss now, Louis. You know, here's a sad story. I hope I'm wrong, but I remember this. The girl in Ghost Dog, you know, she got into porn.
I didn't know that, bro.
Yeah, I think that's the girl that went into the Bernie Mac show. And that girl in Bernie Mac show is in big porn movies and stuff now. And OnlyFans. Yeah, I know, right? The girl from Bernie Mac, the little girl. Wait, she wasn't the little one. Anyway, I got this one video load up. Somebody, hopefully y'all can figure that out. I hope I'm wrong, because when I heard that, I was like, what? Let me type her name. What's her real name? XNXXX. Oh, snap. You all grown up. Nah. Nah, I ain't do that. Because then I'd know for sure. Now, here's something, though. So in the Bible, here's the thing. Before I was injured, and I'm not even going to say after I was injured, I had awakening. I'd say it took about 6-7 years after that. But one of the benefits is that I have a lot more time than I used to, because I don't work, drive, I'm doing so much stuff. So I had more time to look into things. And how I looked into this and found this out is researching what's going on now. And then people say, well, they do it for money, or they do it for this. And then you keep going down the rabbit hole, and then you realize it's who they serve, and the God they believe in is the real reason. But my point is, before I would know about the Bible and hear this, and they'd say, like in the beginning, about the flood, or it was giants, or all this stuff, and I think, oh man, they probably was like Shaq or something, you know, and it wasn't no giants and things. But then if you look at a lot of megalithic structures, hell, even the pyramids, I don't know, I'm not saying giants built it or something, but nobody can explain the pyramid. No ramp did it. No sled could do it, because they estimated if they used sleds, the ramp to make that would be bigger than the pyramids to get it all the way up to the top. And then as you create a ramp with that incline, it's even harder to pull and push that heavy blocks all the way up there. They said it would take like 300 years to build that, but it was built in like 60 years. Anyway, it's a lot of things. If you look in Lebanon, it's a place that has the largest stones ever moved there now. And I think it's Baalbek. Anyway,
and the stone hinges in Ireland too, them big ass stone hinges.
Yeah, all these things are moved and stood up and stuff at a time where it's supposedly before the wheel. Before the wheel? Like what? So it's weird, but the Bible said it was giants and the Titans and stuff, so I didn't really think much of. We know about David and Goliath and stuff like that, but you know, they call them the Nephilim. They were supposedly angels, came down and banged human women, and then they grew up to be giants and stuff because they are a product of interbreeding. And so this stuff gets weird. The Book of Enoch kind of covers a lot of that stuff and explains it, which when I came across that, I was like, wow, this makes a lot more sense. Yeah, like they taught people how to make weapons and astrology and writing and women to use makeup and all that. Well, anyway, as I've looked in stuff more and more, because it was giants in the days and also after. You can also look up Love Lock Caves. I think it was in Arizona. And it's a story of like some Indians that it was a race of giants that were like cannibals with red hair, 2 rows of teeth, 6 fingers, 6 toes. And they ended up chasing them into a cave and like making a big fire and killing them and whatever. Anyway, look at this right here, dude. And this ain't no damn Yao Ming type. These dudes are over 8 feet walking right now. And I looked them up on Instagram. Their names is on here. I'll show you right here. Big Naja, big Naja. That's with Big Nigra. And Real Ganos instead of Thanos. And I looked it up, man. They are real people. Look at these dudes.
What do y'all think about this? Are these guys actually human? Giant men go viral for this.
It'll be on YouTube like 14-year-old Hooper and shit. Like, man, what the fuck?
One of them is trying to hoop. I looked it up on Instagram. One of these dudes, because one of them looked like he damn near 40. But the other one, he's trying to shoot threes. Something about they said I couldn't learn the game. I'm doing it. Dude, yo, you looking dead at the rim. He looking dead at, look at these dudes. They just went on like a tour. Because after seeing this, you know, I had to investigate. I'm like, this is AI. These dudes are real. And they both, they're measured at over 8 feet tall.
Wimby gonna put a hit out on them.
I know. And look at the meat on the bones, though. They ain't Wimby. Wimby is skinny as can be. Yeah. He is an alien. These dudes, what in the world? And if you look at the comments, they have the bloodline of giants before them, which is why I think they keep wanting to do DNA testing and all this ancestry and all that .com, push all that stuff, because they want to check people's blood, DNA. And if you really go down them rabbit holes of stuff, man, hey, even old Jeff Epi, he at Zorro Ranch. That's the only property they didn't raid. It's in New Mexico. Go down that rabbit hole and look it up. That is a humongous property, airstrip, all kind of stuff, underground facilities, medical facilities. And if you really go down that rabbit hole, he was getting a lot of scientists and working with scientists on genes and like DNA and stuff. It's real weird, man. They say right here they're gonna steal their DNA. But they still deny the existence of giants. These guys are descendants of Nephilim. Now, I'm not saying every comment is right, but what y'all think about big Naja and these giant dudes walking around, man? I'm about to pull up his page, man.
That's just too tall. That's crazy.
Yeah.
These dudes are humongous, man.
Get them an NBA contract or get them out the way, man.
Or
at least do your ancestry to find out why the pyramids is the way they is. You know what I'm saying? Like do something to give something back. You know what I'm saying? You can't be just that big and just doing nothing.
That'd be crazy to get on a blood result to get the answer about the pyramids. That would be crazy. Holy shit.
I would like to see like their strength though. But here's the problem with that, because the rest of the story goes in the Bible and stuff that these big people started making people worship them and stuff and making us like work for them. Look, this is him with Carl Anthony Towns. He make him look like a kid.
basketball world. Shaq looked
Look at
like
Shaq.
a rookie. His name is Big Niger. He's from Nigeria. He can dunk without jumping, and his athletic build will leave you speechless. He
No,
grew
he's not, bro. They're
he went
not.
down to
Look how he
Nigeria and
picking
even
the
made basketball
bricks.
shoes out of truck tires just to practice. But this
Truck tires. What the truck?
They can't
just the
play. He's
beginning
not
of
gonna be able to play
about to
basketball.
go a whole lot crazier. So,
Ah.
who is he? Why does Shaq think he has NBA potential? And how come he's not tearing through the NBA? Stick around. You're
Nah,
about
that
to
don't
witness
make no
a
sense.
legend in the making. Meet Abiodun Adegoke, the giant from Nigeria who's turning heads. Adegoke's journey began in Ibadan, where his unusual height made him stand out
Bam.
from a young age. His family struggled to provide basic resources, so he got creative, even making
Hey,
basketball
Jay.
shoes with tires just to keep
Yeah.
playing.
What if these aliens that everybody been talking about supposed to be coming over here, bro?
Man, I'm not putting stuff past it, man.
It's crazy how they were just talking about some aliens supposed to be here, like, or something was pulling up to Earth, and then everybody just stopped talking about it, and now all of a sudden we got 8-foot giants. Like,
Yeah, I know, right? I mean,
You get all the
the
assists with
truth
that guy.
is, yeah, the truth is they are aliens. The angels that came down, they wasn't supposed to be here. They don't have to come from another planet, you know what I'm saying? And
yeah.
shoot, I don't know. I know, man. Oh my goodness gracious. This is definitely a freak of nature. I know that
Took his
much.
first big steps in basketball at Soka, where
Look
he
at
was
him.
trained by elite coaches who immediately saw his potential. But
Oh
the
my
road wasn't
goodness.
easy.
Did you see that dunk?
That's
What?
man, that's crazy.
I know.
Limited resources, he had to rely on just his drive.
He
to
has a
improve.
negative vertical.
2016, Adegoke's talent had
Nah,
caught
that's
the
a fact,
attention of
though.
international
He's not
coaches,
jumping off the
college
ground.
scouts in the United States.
They like to say it's thyroid and this and that, but like a lot of those people be bent over too a little bit. He's still standing up straight. It could be because he's young, though, but and also this goes back to that fee fi fo fum. I smell the blood of an Englishman. You know, that's the rest of the story, the rest of the saying, which goes back to they were eating people. And how did these nursery rhymes and stuff get saved? You know what I'm saying? If you look back into it, a lot of it got something tied to something that was happening, you know. And all them giants like Jack and the Beanstalk thing, I'm not saying they planted a bean and go up to the top necessarily, but they always showed them like a cyclops or a horn in their head, or they always had some type of deformities and stuff, you know, and that's because they wasn't supposed to be, you know, in my opinion at least. But Fudgy Babe, you say, Jay, the tree cutter men come early tomorrow morning. I gotta go. You take care. I thought you was saying a different comment. You all good. Matthew Wilson, they would have made new rules that would ruin the NBA more if he gets drafted. I think it would make it better because it would make them bring their ass in the paint instead of shooting.
That's true too.
Yeah. What you think? You like them threes all damn day?
Who, me or Christian?
Either of y'all. Well, I know Christian don't play ball.
Damn, I'm just a
You
coach.
ain't never talk about 2K or basketball.
Oh, I mean video games.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't play
Not
video
bad.
games. I took offense, right?
Hey man, I ain't no Puerto Ricans in the NBA, but Navarro, we had Jose Navarro, my thing.
Carlos Arroyo is from Fajardo.
Arroyo, yeah, that's what I was trying
So
to
he's from Fajardo. He's from where I'm from. We knew him. We knew him.
I to remember him too. I think Navarro is Mexican.
I also had JJ Barrera too, bro.
Hey, little JJ, they gave him a lot of. He worked hard on the Mavericks, didn't he? He gave LeBron.
Put in work. Why you think I know his name? Because he was putting in work, bro.
Hey, he did. He put in work.
We saw Arroyo the last time I went to Puerto Rico. We saw Arroyo. He was playing. He was coaching the Fajardo team.
Yeah, Arroyo probably was the most skilled because he could shoot, dribble.
But it's because they beat the USA team, so that's why they became so popular.
And
he
that
started
was
putting the Puerto Rico jersey.
right. That was in like '96, I think, or something, right?
So
90.
my bad. Go ahead.
That's why they made the Redeem Team, the Netflix documentary.
Right.
Yeah, because he's the one that led the team that beat him.
Mm-hmm.
I said them. Hey,
They was soft though, man. But anyway.
I got a question though, Christian. Do y'all as Puerto Ricans accept like Carmelo Anthony as one of y'all? Or?
no, not Lala, not Carmelo, not J
Not
Lo.
Lala. Well,
no, I mean, but that's real though.
No, because so they always say they're black until it's like Hispanic heritage or something.
Yeah.
So that you can't like pick and choose when you are. But Lala never goes by Puerto Rican. Lala's Puerto Rican. She goes
I
by
was
black.
about to say Carmelo Anthony. I never heard him say he was Puerto Rican. What?
He had it tatted on his arm. But...
He has on his hand, I think, on his shooting hand, I think it is.
Is that for Lala?
No. I think they're both half Puerto Rican, I think.
Yeah, I know Carmelo's half, but
I never knew that.
His dad
But
was
man, you could go on a whole thing on this too. Like that happens too. Like what's her name? The number one paid actress of all time right now, which there's no way around it. It was gonna be her. What the fuck is her name? God damn.
I know you ain't gonna
From
say
Avatar.
J-Lo.
From Avatar.
Oh, Zoe Saldana, yeah.
Yeah. So she's, I think, Dominican and black.
Right.
But that's like the same type of thing. You kind of bring it up when it's convenient. Same thing with a Cardi B.
Cardi B, she don't claim black though. I ain't never heard her. She acts black and took the black culture, but she don't claim black. She claim Puerto Rican, which I don't like.
She's
either.
Dominican.
Like
she don't claim it
She
until
Dominican. Cardi B?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, she's not Puerto Rican.
Yeah, she's Dominican, yeah.
Show that what I know. I would have never thought that. What? Cardi B is Dominican. Y'all, what?
So okay, so if you're only going to be claimed because you become like a superstar, that shit don't even matter for real. Because this is a lot to judge somebody on one interview, but she did like a radio interview. She spoke Spanish, and it was horrible. And like people ate her up for that. So it's like,
but it's a lot of places that got conquered by the Spanish. That's why, like Panama's a bunch of black people that speak Spanish, or Cuba, a bunch of black people that speak Spanish, or
no, I mean she's from New York. She's not like
I get it, but I'm
from
saying
the DR.
it's a lot of places that speak Spanish, not just Mexico and Puerto Rico. You know what I'm saying?
No, I know.
Yeah, I get it. But say you know who Jesus is? I mean, not Jesus, Mero, Kid Mero. But he claims Dominican.
Bald-headed dude that he had a show on Showtime.
Yeah. I like how you just keep it. You ain't gotta wear everything on your sleeve.
Yeah, you don't gotta get all the hat, put the flag on everything.
Exactly. But
I've done that. I got 3 Puerto Rico hats right here.
Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with that. I got a Chicago hat.
Yeah. I was watching the Derrick Rose stuff earlier.
Oh man, that breaks.
You saw it?
No, but
he surprised
the same year he did.
They got like a bus or something, and they were thanking him like fans, and then he was just showing up.
I think they did have like a Derrick Rose day, or they retiring his number or something.
Yeah, like all his jerseys were like in like a bus or something for like fans. Yeah. I saw it earlier.
That's a sad story though for Derrick Rose, man. What could have been? But
yeah, it was. People were saying they were thanking him for, I guess, still giving his all. I guess there was maybe a season that they knew they couldn't go anywhere, and he was still trying. I don't really know the story.
Yeah, that's full of it, if you ask me. He ain't give his all, and he sat down when he got that contract, and he sat out a whole year. Yeah, he came back and got injured again, but they say sometimes you sit out too long and then try to come back with that explosiveness. He didn't change his game. He should have started shooting perimeter shots and passing more. He's still trying to dunk and do all that. And
Yeah,
I guess
normally
it's
they
hard
slow
to change
down.
your
Yeah,
game, no, but
like Melo slowed down.
yeah.
Yeah,
LeBron, everybody slowed down. Mike slowed down. Mike started killing. Hey, what'd he do against Portland? He was hitting threes in the finals. You know what I'm saying? You can't just
yeah.
use your athleticism all the time, especially after an injury.
Like
I
he's
mean,
still 23.
I mean, Mike broke his leg in his second year. So a lot of people forget that Mike lost a whole second year. He only came back with what, 16 games. And you know, he didn't. That was his second year. So the next year he came back dunking on everybody. I ain't gonna say he slowed down immediately.
I know, right? He was
He
trash
did.
after that.
Right. That was just his second year. And he came back with a vengeance.
I don't know why he came back.
I know, right? Yeah, that was from the third year on, it was a different monster. But still, as you lose athleticism, you got to start to adjust your game, you know.
Or you don't evolve, yeah.
Exactly. That's the problem with John Morant right now, is he keep getting hurt attacking the basket. So now he don't attack the basket, but he didn't learn to shoot. So now he really is null and void almost. You ain't the best passer. What made you a good passer is you attack the basket, it collapse, you can kick out. You don't attack, you don't pass good, you don't shoot good. Now they putting him on the trading block, but he got a contract that ain't really trade friendly. So now they winning without him on the bench, and he be mad and this and that. They can't play him because then he'll get exposed and the trade value down. Like you gotta evolve your game, bro.
The same thing happened to Kaminga right now, but now they need him.
Yeah, exactly. But
Because Butler
Kaminga,
got
I
hurt.
think they messed up on purpose a little bit because they didn't want to pay him.
Yeah, but now Butler is hurt, so now they're gonna need him.
Yeah,
They
Buddy
just
Hill.
throwing him in there now.
Buddy Hill will probably get Butler's minutes, to be honest.
And Buddy Hield could have did. He's had it's sad how many times he's moved around, considering he could have been a good 18, 20 point per game producer if he'd
That
had.
kind of what happened. That kind of what happened though when you're a journeyman.
He got turned into it though.
Yeah.
But you know, hell, the Pacers should have kept him. But Pacers, they so cheap. This stuff is all about business and loyalty. That's why when players want to move and do whatever, I can't fault them, because a team will trade and get rid of your ass in a minute. You know, and then we gotta accept it. So, you know, they want to leave. Yeah, that's kind of what ruins sport. Speaking of that, oh man, the Bears, I gotta give them a little props for what they did the other day. That was special. But too bad they didn't pull it off. Damn, that was loud. But you know, I still don't know about dude painting his fingernails, but he can throw the ball, so I let him slide a little bit. Caleb Williams. Here go another picture of this big dude. 7'11", 7'1". Damn. He makes Shaq look little. Yao Ming was 7'7". He the biggest ever in the NBA, or 7'6". I think Manute Bowles 7'7" is the tallest. Wemby is what, 7'4"?
7'4", I think so, yeah.
Yeah. Dang, man. 7'11". He 10 inches taller than Shaq. Shaq come to his shoulder.
How tall is Chet?
7'2".
Yeah.
Oh, he's okay.
Yeah.
I thought he was 7'6".
taller because he's skinny. These skinny boys, Chet actually can ball. That's who I built my man around.
The pace of that team is insane, though.
Yeah, I know, right?
That shit.
Man.
He's doing cardio every day.
For real. Yeah, they can run. They in good shape, man. These young boys, it's something else, man.
The craziest cardio I've ever seen is doing jiu-jitsu against somebody that's a wrestler.
What?
That's the worst shit.
Wow. Man, I got some. I was gonna put this one video about did y'all see the AI robots out and it was doing karate?
Yeah.
Man, these robots can whoop all of us right now. They're already stronger than us. They can run faster than us. They know karate. I mean, he was jumping up in the air doing spinning flips, spinning kicks. I'm not talking about some No, this dude jumping up doing spinning back kicks and shit and flipping, and they showed him get pushed over and the way his legs can joint. He pushed over and the feet just turned around and he just stood right up like, oh man, what? It's like The Exorcist or something up in here, man. Like, why would they teach karate? I don't get it, man. It's like they know they building this force because it's about to hit the fan, and it's gonna probably be hard to get people to police other people. So they got an army of drones and all these robots and stuff, and then what's even crazier is they just put Grok into the military, which that's the racist crazy AI from and that's gonna be controlling weapons. Man, they like literally built Skynet, y'all. Man, I hate even saying this stuff, man. It just
I never
sounds.
seen. I never got. So I got out 2015. I never got to see anything
I'm gonna show you
on
this racist
man
robot too.
actually work.
Yeah.
I got to see some things that were on man, but they were still controlled by somebody.
Yeah, like a drone.
Yeah, but I never got to see one like land on a ship. There was
Mm,
one. There was one that was on man, but they couldn't even taxi it. Like they couldn't even control it around basically the airport on the flight deck. So I
mhm.
never saw it take off or anything. I just saw it. That's it.
While I was looking for this video, and I ain't gonna keep everybody up too late tonight, but I'm gonna show you another freak of nature thing that's going on. This wild, out of this world, y'all. This is like it say people gonna be in the. I hate even saying this to the sense because I don't want to make it seem like I'm a Bible thumper or I'm Drewski with the little Israelites and all of that because it's not. But dude, it's the only thing that explains this stuff. It is. It's the only thing makes sense. It said people gonna be doing sin against the animals, sin against nature. And if you look at how we treat animals or this and that, it's easy to see. But look at this right here. This got to be evil, man. Look, who wants to do this? Look at this. They literally want to do everything that we should never have wanted to do. This is like a Frankenstein monster. They call this thing Oscar, the first human modular prototype. And this dude grew these body parts and put a pulsing thing and made it move. And look, man, this is crazy. Look at this.
Modular prototype that is able to live in various settings. What's going to happen is that I'm going to connect the brain to the heart module to activate the blood circulation. Now, the lung is going to start breathing. You can see both organs are now collaborating.
The hell?
Kidney module. And if I have a liver module, to start actuating the organism to move. Now it's looking for the oxygen temperature, which is 37 degrees. If I have another limb, Oscar will recognize it and beneficiate from new possibilities. We're looking at Oscar.
What in the world? That ain't no Oscar. That's Frank and Stein. Somebody say, bro, just casually building the human like it's a Lego build. Mary Shelley, that's who wrote Frankenstein, was offering a warning, not a plan. Somebody said, I can't believe my AIs. Man, this is wild, man. And here's another thing about Greenland. So one of the reasons they say they want the Greenland is because all the tech bros and stuff want to take over, build the data centers there because it's got the natural cooling effects and stuff and use that water. But also if they was able to take it over as an island and then make its own laws and stuff, then they can do human cloning and things there as its own country, autonomous island where nobody can see what they doing.
I didn't
Yeah.
go into it. I didn't go into it like that.
I know you didn't. That's why I'm putting some more information in your head because the U.S. can make bases there already.
You
The U.S.
sprinkling the J Moore on it.
Hey, there you go. Because the U.S. has 17 bases on Greenland and they closed them all but one. What? Just to take it over? Like we had an agreement. If it was for security, we could use it already for free. Why buy it? Why take it over? Because you want all of them to leave. And plus, a lot of people don't know. Most people in Greenland are people of color. They're brown.
Yeah,
They're
I
not.
saw a video that they were talking about, and the
Yeah,
people from Venezuela
they're brown.
moved to Greenland. I was like, wait, what the
Yeah,
fuck?
okay. So they want to get rid of them and pay them off, take over that place, make it their own little thing, hell on earth, heaven on earth in their minds. And it's just man, oh man. How I never thought. Again, I'm gonna be ready to get out of here. But the first time I ever heard of this stuff, I still remember, was in 1996. I'm talking to some friends, we smoking, talking, drinking, and they telling me about, the New World Order and all this stuff. I'm like, man, this weed is real good. What y'all talking about, man? Y'all tripping. They just showed me a couple books and Behold the Pale Horse and this and that. I'm like, man, this will never happen. Y'all, this is crazy. They like, yeah, they gonna try to track people. This was all in the books then. And that they'll put a microchip in the pets first to track, and then they want to try to do this and that to people and digital current. I'm like, this will never happen. This is crazy. So much stuff has come true since then. It blows my mind. It blows my. I never thought any of it was real. First, in the back of the dollar and what that mean, and the seal and the pyramid and all that. I'm like, man, what? This is what? And just so much. I can't believe it, man. I didn't believe it in the beginning. Then I definitely didn't think I would live long enough to see any of this stuff. I'm like, if this do happen, it'd take 1,000 years. To see this in my lifetime is like, I'm like, wow, man. I can't believe it. The Terminator movies, all that stuff. Like, you would have never thought these things would ever be possible. And it's just like, wow, man. We are so close. Just unbelievable, man. Unbelievable. Miss 2D 516 said we got to fight the police, cyborgs, racists. Good grief. I know, right? It's overwhelming. Which, man, again, when you really look at all the stuff going down, it makes more sense. Only he can come back and help, because it's getting, who gonna fix it? What human, what person, who gonna be listening? I don't know.
Tommy.
Tommy, hi. Hey, look here, okay? I want the world leaders to understand it's a new kingdom down, okay? CBI, it's a coalition. We gonna put together a world coalition.
We all gonna be almost dead, and then Tariq gonna come in and save us.
We all about getting money, okay? Tommy, a multi-millionaire. He's still ready to take penitentiary chances. Like, the whole point of that is you want to live like the Flynn's. You don't want to keep living on the street. Like, what was the point of taking these penitentiary chances and taking unaliving everybody and all this just to stay on the street hustling for what? Keys?
That would be the only thing that can make sense, is letting him basically like graduate to the next step.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, if y'all
But
gonna
then we
keep
gotta
him
see him
around,
less though.
yeah, but that's cool though. Like,
Yeah.
cause I mean, shit, like you're not
Not
supposed
for
to
me.
Well, I say that because you're not supposed to really see mob bosses like it on screen
No,
anyway.
I say not for me. Like, that's the character that keeps me
You like,
watching.
yeah, you like that show. You like that character. I got you.
But yeah, it would be the only,
Tommy
like, I
is
don't
a
want to see
fucking
him.
Tommy is a fucking cartoon character, bro.
Yeah, I don't want to see a nearly 50-year-old man
Yeah.
hand in hand with a 22-year-old.
Nah, no. And truth
Don't
be
fucking
told,
make sense.
Tommy got to be 50.
Ghost fucking what, 52?
Yeah, but that was a minute ago when Ghost died. But yeah, you're right. Tommy, if it's supposed to be still going, All right, I'm going to put this on. I've been, while you was talking, going through a few of these videos. I found a couple good ones. But I'm going to put this on for you, Grant, because you said you like hip-hop and rap. rather I say. You said rap, not hip hop. But do you know
It's a
who
video of a.
KRS is?
Yeah.
All right. Damn, why does it just switch? The KRS-One video I'm about to play, you know, KRS-One, man. So by me being younger when rap came out, I very much watched the rise and the fall of rap in real time. So when like I'm Gonna Get You Sucker came out, you know what I'm saying? I was like 8 or 9, but we were all in the rap and stuff, and you know, they wasn't cussing and fussing and killing back then. So it wasn't like, oh, your mama let you listen to rap. You know, it was all right. But all these people from KRS-One, all of them legends, LL Cool J and stuff, you know, all of that I watch here. I'm about to play this video.
House slave.
All right, hold on. He make a good point right here. And this is the problem with rap today, is that they have taken the worst. So like, it's, for example, say what if we were able to take like the Trailer Park Boys and make a big industry of that to the point where the world thinks that's what white folks are in America, like all white folks, because the image of all black men is they dangerous or drug dealers or da 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 da, because of just the images of America putting out there. You know what I'm saying? And rap is not the only one that did that. You know, movie too, and the news too. But they basically, if you take the degeneracy or the worst of any group on earth, and you amplify it, then you know what I'm saying? It's not actually true, but it's a manipulation, and it's a reason why. But
I want to get on this. Go ahead.
Yeah, here it go right here. I'm gonna let KRS break it down.
Look better than the field slave. Colonialism has a tactic of taking the criminal element of a society and exalting it as the leadership. And this is how all cultures, how they did us as they came in. They don't take the king or the queen of the culture and exalt them, because you colonize in LA, you take what they got. They'll take the one who's the lowest level of your culture, disgruntled, can't follow principles, don't care about history.
This is also what happened with MAGA. They took those people and did this, but anyway.
And bring them up before the people. Now, because you
then they bring all of them people up, because if you look at them, they're not the best of the best of white folks. They're not. And going back to that, even Trump said when he left out, he was true, but he left out one word when he had Dr. King said that civil rights hurt white people and set them back. That is true, except it hurt. He left out the key word average or below average, because it did hurt below average and average white guys, because now you can't just get a job because you're white. It's other people that actually are skilled and smarter than you that deserve that job, and they'll get it before you. And now it hurts you because your average or below average ass don't have entitlement to get great jobs and stuff no more just because of the color of your skin. You actually have to have some brains and knowledge and skills. And that hurts you because you don't have that much brains, knowledge, and skills. But it's not they hurt you. It's your problem that you ain't got the brains, knowledge, and skills. You know, you should probably learn something. Anyway, just like they tell everybody to pull themselves up by their bootstraps, well, we'll learn something then. All right.
And the lie is pain. The lie is giving you prestige. You getting popularity on the lie. Yeah. There's only one place that lie can take you. One place, and that's to your self-destruction, to my own detriment as well. I don't play the game, so if I led myself to the game, I might be able to be heard a little more. Yes, I.
Because he still can flow, he still got bars, but he ain't gonna be rapping about selling dope and killing nobody. So Is he gonna get that big contract? Could he ever get to be as big as Jay-Z or whatever? Now I won't say that's the only way, because Kanye didn't get that big for saying he'd sell drugs and kill, but he did a Trojan horse, because what really blew Kanye West up is Jesus Walks. And that took him to a new stratosphere, only for him to switch around, talk about he a god and that he ended up doing. So anyway.
Yeah.
But to lend yourself to a corrupt game only corrupts you. So I don't lend myself to the corruption because I can see it. But what's the result? Hip hop looks like it's titled. No, rap is sold.
And see, he say rap is sold out. Like me growing up in the era of these people, of the ones I grew up buying records from. KRS, his one is out, Criminal Minded, Boogie Down Production, Self-Destruction, you're headed for self-destruct. Being called a sellout, like we used to call people, man, you a sellout, you a punk, you a mark, you a, like, dude, that hurt. So, like, that's why I don't do, like, I can't do to you, like I was saying earlier, because that's still in my mind of being called a sellout. You know what I'm saying? And that hurts. That's like calling you the N-word and whatever, calling me a bit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you a sellout. You did this and that for money. You ain't got nothing you stand on, no prince. You a sellout. You a hoe. Basically, you a hoe for the money. And like, I can't do that. I'll figure out something else before I be a sellout, man. It just, that still is.
But I think people, they level that differently. I think people quantify that shit differently. I think it's just a matter of where your morals stand, because your morals might be on the level of where it's like that's where they peak at. Because you even prefaced the conversation by saying like, shit, you had already peaked yourself as a man when you came into this shit, so you was already where you wanted to be mentally when it come to this shit.
Right, right. Which is why it's really dangerous for child stars in the industry, because you don't know what you know yet. You don't know where you stand on certain things, and then they go through stuff, and then they realize it. But you've had trauma now in your life, And I think everybody gonna have trauma at a certain point, but like
you gotta see reasonable doubt, man.
Yeah, like say if I was like any of us in our 20s or 30s, if Michael Jackson said, "Come on, let's get in the bed and watch some TV," we'd be like, "Man, what the hell?" But we know better now because we've been older and stuff. But when you're young, you don't know. Hey, wait a minute, what? you don't get in the bed with no grown ass man. What? I don't think I ever sat even in the bed with any of my friends.
Hell no.
Hell no. I mean, I'm talking about sitting on the edge of the bed.
Nah, nigga.
Like
we
in
another chair.
Exactly.
And
So,
Reasonable Doubt season 3, they talk about a child star. I don't want to go into it too much, but they break that down a lot. Because you're not, people would just be like, "Oh man, you got all this money and fame, and then you change." It's like, well, you can't say somebody changed because when they were famous, they were 12 years old. That's not even a grown up brain yet. So you don't know how you don't even know how they think yet.
Yeah, man, that's true. I mean, I went through things as we grow up, and that's how you kind of develop who you are and what you believe in. And if first of all, that child stuff, you're actually working. Like most of us ain't working a job. Like child labor was like banned earlier, working in factories and stuff.
And your parents are mooching off of you, and they're using you, and they become your managers.
Dynamic, exactly.
Yep. It goes into all that shit.
Yeah, so it's a lot with that. But
and got Tommy in it too.
Right. Like one of the things that helped me is like shaping stuff is that even though we didn't have the internet and videos and stuff, we did have like a 3-way calling or something. And if you lying on stuff, or you saying you was with this girl or this girl, your girlfriend or something, like we set you up or figure out, or people would, or ask somebody, and then you'd be caught lying and stuff. And like people wouldn't believe you no more. Your friends wouldn't believe you and stuff. So like I learned, like, I ain't gonna lie. If I didn't bang her or I don't have this, I don't have it. You ain't gonna be coming back talking about they said he do this and that. Man, he a liar. Yeah. Hey man, I ain't did that. I ain't got it. And that's it. And that's a lot easier than lying about stuff. Like I learned that as a kid though. But you know, some people have different experiences. And now, like I've seen videos with like they can make them meme coins and stuff. So it's kids 12 and 13 that make meme coins and stuff just to do a pump and dump, like get people to buy it and then sell it all. And then they be like, and giving the fingers and stuff like, you all stupid. Like they don't have the integrity to know, like, dude, somebody be at your door and beat your ass. Like, dude, like, man, is you crazy? Like, you can't do that to people and think it's no repercussions and things and like no morals and things. It's like the culture today is like teaching people to scam or something. Or you ain't got
I just think every generation on the internet there's a set of dumbasses that just get born, bro. Like every generation on the internet, bro. You can go back all the way back to the 2000s, was AOL and dial-up. You know what I'm saying? Like it was dumbasses on there too doing shit. We was all dumb. We was all using BearShare, downloading illegal music. We was doing all the shit back in the day.
That was cool though. I mean, I guess they didn't think so, but they ended up they tried to fight it, but now
they didn't think it was cool at all.
Right. Exactly. But you know, the AOL, I remember those days. I couldn't do it because I didn't like typing and reading everybody's stuff. Like the internet got me better when stuff started moving and scrolling and things and video. But sitting there in them chat rooms and typing stuff and trying to print something and take dial up noise and all that. I didn't have the attention span.
I just used I use LimeWire. That's the only thing I use the internet for.
I started
burning this.
I had LimeWire and Napster when it was in college.
I was listening to Twister.
Twister. Hey, he was hot in the early 2000s. Kanye put him on, made him have a comeback. Kanye took all the great Chicago artists from the 90s, gave them Kanye beats, and they all had a resurgence. He did that with Common. He did that with Twister. He did that with who else he did? Pusha T, but he wasn't from Chicago though. I don't think Pusha T is.
Nah, he from Virginia.
Yeah, they from Virginia, yeah. But he did it with some other psychodrama. Did he work with them? He did with a few people. Rhyme Fest. Rhyme Fest was cold. Rhyme Fest is cold, man. You know, he wrote Jesus Walks. Rhyme Fest wrote Jesus Walk. I got Rhyme Fest CD. That's one of the last CDs I bought when it was new. That was in like, I know, right? That was in like 07.
Man.
I know, right? And that's right when it was like 07, 08 or something like that. Because people started, when you had the iPods, the MP3 players, that's really when it was over for the CD. Because then you could put 1,000 or 500 songs on this.
The space, yeah.
Yeah, and it didn't skip like a CD Walkman and stuff or whatever. It was over.
I had iPods and Zooms back in the day, bro. Nobody remember the Zooms.
Microsoft, boy.
Yeah.
You are OG in the game with a Zoom, man. You know they sold only like a couple million compared to the iPods and the MP3s.
I used to love that damn Zoom, bro, because it was so accessible. And then you just plug and play, bro, off your computer. Yeah, you take anything, you snatch anything off that you downloaded on your computer, you put it right on that motherfucker.
It makes sense since it was made by Microsoft, but it's funny you brought that up because I just saw a video I was watching and it was talking about these technologies. Then they were talking about the Zoom and how it was ahead of its time, but it didn't sell well. I was like, damn, I looked it up on eBay. They go for like still a little bit of change.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, you still got yours?
Nah, that's for long gone.
Hey man, I still got all my stuff. I still got my pages, bro.
That's crazy, bro.
I still got my pages, man. I still got all my cell phones except for the one that was in my car. They stole that one in the accident, but I still got flip phones. I still got my Razor phones because I never wanted to give my data over. I always knew, man, they're going to have my pictures. They're going to have this. Plus, they don't give me nothing.
What kind of pictures will you take it?
I used to have some booty pictures back in the day.
That's some embarrassing shit.
No, it wasn't embarrassing. I wanted to keep those memories.
No, but you just ripped.
Hey, I know,
Jay with
right?
a 6-pack.
Hey, I'm glad you brought that up. What y'all think about this shirt?
Oh, you said that in the beginning.
Yeah.
The only problem is that I know that you said it the other time that you were gonna wear them.
I know, right?
So,
But I
so
might
I
not have
already
wore
knew to
something
expect
cold
it.
though.
Huh?
I was trying to find the original picture for this.
That boy got on a satin heel figure, long sleeve. I ain't seen.
Hey man, I've been burning up in here too, dude. I got this.
I already know it's hot.
Shower. You ain't lying.
That's that thick material, bro. I already know. Motherfucker leave.
Wet in the mug, shining. Anyway, what y'all think?
Good sweat stains under that motherfucker.
I know. This shirt I got in '98.
Jesus, that's crazy.
I know, right? I still got a lot of old clothes too. 1998. Yeah, still, I should put it on eBay.
I don't have anything that's even 10 years old.
Man, dang, man. You're making me feel old for real now. Saying high school in '98. Well, I graduated high school in '96, so I was only 20. So I don't want to make it seem like I was 40 in '98. I was 20. I was only 20, but I did look good. I had hair, you know what I'm saying? I had the belly went straight down. It didn't go like that.
Straight down.
The belly was smooth right there.
Yeah, I ain't want to say it was a 6-pack. I ain't gonna lie, but it went straight down though. It went straight down. All right, that's good enough. I had no complaints. Wasn't nothing hanging out. And hey, 6-pack wasn't in style yet, so lucky me. Anyway, that's another thing. Any man with a 6-pack, they gay.
Oh man,
they gay. Dude, what you look like working out all day to be looking at yourself? I look good. No, I'm actually stealing a joke from Shane Gillis. He said, I just twisted it. He was like, man, any dude that's good at sex with a woman, they're gay. Like, what they doing, man? They got time to be having sex all day with a woman, man. They ain't got a job or nothing. They just looking at themselves or something. I just butchered the joke some, but anyway, that was the premise of it. Although I don't agree with it, it was a lot of funny when he said it. Although I was one of those guys that made it a mission to be good at sex. The reason why is I knew some women and I've heard them roast guys that wasn't. And I'm like, this is what women say? Oh my God. I ain't never gonna let them talk about me, man. I'm gonna put a hole in your hand.
I'll let him have an opinion on this. I'm not
it was
jumping on
more of
this.
an ego thing for me when I was younger. I didn't want any woman I ever was with to be like, this or that. Now, of course, I'm not 100%. I did have some, false starts. Hey, it is the first time that ever happened. But that's what we
You said that last week.
I know. Well, what happened was that was the first time that week. But no, I tried, and the reason that I really it was another person I know, an older brother of mine, and then he kind of even on a separate conversation when I was younger was saying that, and I'm like, whoa, this must really be true. Women are mean, man. So that's kind of
I don't know, right? I feel like I ain't never got no bad reviews. So.
Shit, here we go.
Well, I tried not to. I didn't have that many experiences before I heard that news. Now, maybe in that before I knew, and after it may have been a couple. I didn't know. I'd be like, boop, boop, boop. Okay, I'm done. They'd be like, that's it. Oh, yeah, ain't that it for you? And then I realized, oh man, wait a minute. I might be doing something wrong. Then I'm like, oh, never again. So, but after that, yeah, straight up, man.
It's
That's
all
what it
about
got.
confidence. I mean, shit, I didn't have it when I first did it, but as you get older, shit, you just be confident in yourself.
Right. Hey, man.
I'm gonna last longer than 3 minutes.
Think about baseball. Hey, Rod, you damn cheater. Barry Bonds, you cheater. Jose Canseco, stitch. Next thing you know, is you just went through all that. That don't, get you. You think a home run. Home run. Oh no. Oops.
Just a bunt.
That's a bunt, right? I got to think about the Bulls. Man, Derrick Rose injured. God damn it. Derrick Rose injured again. Oh no. Derrick Rose injured again. Oh no. That's how it worked for me. I can't think of nothing positive. You start thinking something positive. I'll be like this. I'll be up in it. I'll be like, Roseanne Barr naked. Oh no. I'm gonna be forever in this.
Speaking about
It's going
Tony,
down. I'm sorry, baby. I thought it too negative. I went too negative. My bad.
You saw the last episode?
I saw some of it. I fell asleep. But
I can't remember if there was anything good.
She's horrible. She's fried, bro. I saw her on Netflix. Shut the fuck up!
Yeah, I can't.
Shut up!
All the praise. She gets all the praise. She gives all the praise. I never watched her, so I never knew that she was highly regarded like that.
Roseanne used to be funny as a
Yeah,
stand-up
I didn't
when she
know.
was in her 20s and 30s. And her brain is fried, bro. Fried. Like, I mean, her speech be slurred. She was talking like no up in this mouth.
I didn't want to do it. I was waiting for you to do it.
Man, there ain't nothing wrong with that girl. She was lying over here. So I don't
That
know.
what I was saying. Cause last time she was up here, she didn't sound like that.
Man, heck no.
sounded
She
like
didn't been up
Southern
here.
enough.
Yeah. It's all good. I ain't about to make you show me your Crip card, but
Holy
Your
shit.
Crip card. You at least gotta have a handicap stick around that motherfucker.
Hey,
somewhere.
for real. You know what I'm saying? Crip life. Nah, but Roseanne, man, even the show was good. The first show, I never saw it when it came back, and she got fired off of it. But in the first few seasons of Roseanne was good. I think it ran for a long time, so I only saw like the first 2 or 3 seasons when her and Dan were fat. And yeah, somebody say the husband of the show is John Goodman. John Goodman is a great actor. He's underrated, although he lost a lot of weight and he got that little neck pussy going on now. Like old Trumpy Dumpty. that little neck coochie up under there. But he on this show called The Righteous Gemstones. Man, that show is funny as can be. If you like Drewski's parody of the church, oh man, this show, it
I like
goes.
that. I like that video. I thought it was funny.
Watch this show, The Righteous Gemstones on HBO. It's with
Oh no, I'm not. That shit's stupid.
no,
I seen the clip.
oh yeah, man, that is good. Uncle Baby Billy. Uncle Baby Billy is Baby Billy. Uncle Baby Billy's Bible Bonkers. Okay, we're gonna have a new show called Uncle Baby Billy Bible Bonkers. And what we're gonna do is it'll be like Family Feud. And you got the question with the Bible Bonkers. Man, it's crazy, man. I know
It's
y'all
hard for me to watch goofy stuff too long. Like I don't even like watching Tires.
Tires is goofy because the way they talk.
Do you
It's
think? Do
like
you
they're
like it? You don't think
trying
it's funny?
hard. Huh?
Do you think it's funny? I don't think it's
I
funny.
only saw 2 episodes and I couldn't watch no more.
Yeah, there's 2 seasons already. That shit I don't think it's good.
Wow. Yeah, it's a tire shop of dudes talking, and it's kind of boring to me in a way. I mean, I don't know. It's white boy combo gets boring to me after a while, to be honest. I ain't gonna lie, man. Shane Gillis is funny, but he seemed like they trying to be like a barber shop, except like a black barber shop, except they're in a tire shop. Because like in a black barbershop, it's a lot of different personalities. People be funny and say stuff and comment on things and customers and stuff. And it seemed like that's what it is, except instead of cutting hair, they changing tires. And they make comments and say that and this and that. I guess maybe that's a guy thing. Wherever you work, a group of guys may do and talk or whatever, but
The main 2 guys don't even do that. The main 2 guys, one is basically running it, and then Shane is
do
just giving
nothing.
him shit the whole time. He don't even work on anything.
I know, which that wouldn't work in the black guys. We'd be like, hey man, you better get your ass up, man. Be pulling your work all day or whatever. So
He worked
you
for
know,
Diamond and Jannard.
Diamond and Jannard. I'm still wondering how they pay their crew. They get a payroll every Friday. I don't get it. I mean, I ain't get into the gang life that deep. By the time I was 17, 18, I was done with all that crap, even with that. But as far as structure, I mean, again, it's the 90s. So it was no structure. It's like if you plugged into that gang or that set or whatever, that block, then you can, sell or move work on that block. And, but it was either you gonna get fronted some stuff, which means say you don't have no money and you want to work on that block. Well, they would front you some work, say for example, $100 worth of work, and whether it's weed or cocaine, rock, whatever, you get a fronted $100, and they'd be like, all right, you sell this and you'll bring in 150. Give me my 100 back. So you made $50. I'm doing this for simple math, but it ain't too much more. It ain't like they're giving 1,000 and you gonna get back. They giving out stuff, but it was normally in the hundreds. They wasn't fronting people thousands of stuff, and then what if they mess it up or lose it? Like anybody, the risk assessment, you'd have to build up to get fronted that much. But so say you get fronted $100, for example, you give them they 100 back. They say, I want my 100 back in 2 days or 3 days. And then you go sell the stuff in 2-3 days and you give them the 100 back. You made 50. You can maybe get fronted again another 100, do it again. You sell that, you made your 50, whatever, and that's how you made the money. It was no paycheck. You got paid off of basically commission. And then the other way that I knew of is you got money, either whether it was from doing that and you saved that 50 off of each one to the point where now you got 100, and you could say, all right, I don't want front. Here's 100. And then you give them the 100, and then you get the 100, and then you sell it and you make the whole 150, even though you're going to give them the 100 to get it again. And you know what I'm saying? It's the same damn thing, basically.
Recycling.
Basically, you could keep saving your little up and then get a bigger piece. And then, because the margins are a little better. Say if you bought 100, you could probably make 200. So that's how it's a little better back then, at least. So you can, and then you owe 100 and you made 100. But, that's the only ways I know. I never heard of people working and getting a check or getting paid or working and moving product, and they're not directly responsible for it. Now, I guess cartels and things is a lot different. Bigger organization, they like corporations to a certain extent. But Tommy and them weren't like a cartel, so I never understood like how a Marshall and D-Mac getting paid.
That was one of the problems with Force. They never went to that. They never went to how they moved it. They just didn't do shit about it.
Nah.
It was just like, hey, we're here.
And it's hard because
We
now it's
taking over
cameras
Chicago.
everywhere. Yeah, you can't just be on the block and stuff. I'm sure it's places, but like it's cameras over about O Block. Now maybe they don't work, or maybe this or that. I mean, I'm sure people still do stuff. Maybe they using phone and text, whatever. There's a will, there's a way, but I definitely think it's not as easy to do as it was before. I mean, people just stood outside. They would leave something in a Dorito bag or something. You
You
know,
don't watch UK shows?
I know you talk about Top Boy, but I ain't seen
No,
enough.
no, 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 no. I'm not. Yeah, I'm not trying to do the thing.
Mhm.
So when it comes to surveillance, every time you watch a law enforcement or secret agency or anything like that of the UK shows,
Mhm.
all that shit is thought out so much that like they call it CCTV, and they always show it. They
Mhm.
they show like how it makes things difficult for the criminal, but also the law enforcement side.
Mhm.
So when you ignore that so much, it's a little weird. Not only because obviously you're from there, but because of the time. When you go back in time and you do the show, when you do Origins, nobody will give you shit about nothing regarding that
Yeah, man.
because
Yeah,
obviously they didn't have it.
right, right. But yeah, that's the
But
thing.
Force was now.
Yeah, exactly. And then also, the UK, I think they got the most CCTVs per capita than any place in the world.
Yeah, they're huge on it. Yeah.
Yeah, I think China's coming in on it, but yeah, man, that's the thing. Um, Here, man, I'm about to get out of here, but I'm gonna show you this one guy. Since we talking about information and stuff, uh, one guy, if you all want to follow, he gives some news, and he be straight up with it sometimes, a lot of times, all the time actually. Um,
He evolved quick.
yeah, I know, right? I almost
He
made
ain't
it.
never lie.
Well,
he
I
was
don't know him now, but
he started as a piece of shit
My
and then
guy,
he
show
evolved to the best.
I know, right? Um, Here's the channel, and his name Secular Talk Kyle, but he just put this out about the economy crashing because a lot of countries dumping the treasuries, the T bills and bonds and stuff, which is gonna make the dollar weaker, and then makes inflation go up and all kind of man. Anyway, I ain't gonna go into it because he'll explain it better than me. But he's not so. I know he wearing a suit, a sport coat, but he actually talking regular, easy to digest. It ain't so legal chatting, whatever. And yeah, man, he be dropping some stuff, man. But that's showing basically we in trouble. Yeah. Anyway, man.
Pretty much we're dying next week. Go ahead.
Oh man, with my passport, man. Woo. Anyway, I'm gonna get up out of here, y'all, man. But yeah, it was good chat, good talking, and
Yeah.
yeah, even though no came up in here,
You gonna
no.
watch you ever watch Hightown?
I see you said they about to take it off or whatever, but
Yeah, man.
it was actually on Showtime or no
No,
Star.
stars.
Yeah.
So she directed the episode where Mireya ran over the killer. That's the
Yeah.
main actress, Monica Raymond.
Oh, okay, yeah.
She's a beast on this show.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna have to check it out. Some I
And it's
know.
the guy that plays the guy that Tommy was supposed to meet in LA.
Uh huh.
He's the main like the antagonist. He's Puerto
Oh,
Rican. I can't think of his name right now.
uh-huh. What was that you were talking about? Braden being written off?
That like that shit took over. So Braden said it. That's the thing too, is that
The real
when
person.
you yeah, what's
Gianni,
his
Johnny,
name?
Johnny or
Gianapolo or
Gianni
something?
Paulo,
Paulos? Yeah.
Paolo. Yeah.
So he addressed that he was supposed to be on the show and then he was written off or whatever. So the reason why I told you that it was a nothing burger is meaning somebody can be talked about being in something and then not being in it. So as far as the story, nobody gives a shit that you were written off of it because it does nothing to the story.
Nah, he didn't add
This
to it
is
either.
like, yeah, so this is a behind the scenes thing. Like when somebody says, Omari didn't want to do this because of this, like people are just saying what they think.
Mm-hmm.
Like, no lie, at least 17 videos have come up on my YouTube
What?
on him saying that and like
Well,
what
that's
people
because
think
it's
about
that
it.
ecosystem of they know power fans will watch all them videos in the
Yeah.
algorithm. Y'all
My
want
thing is it
to watch
has
everything
nothing
they
to do
say.
with, yeah, it has nothing to do with force.
Nah, but it's that universe, and people
Yeah.
can't wait to get more of that content.
That's what
And
I meant. Like, yo, people are starving without power. That's what I meant.
yeah, and I wonder if they did cut him out because he ran his mouth. But that also ties into ego and them being young. So
Yeah.
like his ego is, hey, I was gonna be in this too. I'm part of this too. Then they cut him out. Well, I was, but they cut me out. I ain't no liar. I like ego. Whereas like people was asking me if I was gonna be in all this time. I ain't say I was or wasn't, but then I did say I ain't in this stuff. MovieBot was making video theories saying I'm in it. I'm like, too bad it ain't true.
Yeah. Yeah.
I could have lied and like I was. They cut me out.
That's what I'm saying. So that is exactly what I'm saying. You saying that and him
Uh,
saying that should be taken exactly the same. But
yeah.
people are giving it value because he said it. Because it's not like he was really the number two on Ghost.
Hmm.
It's just that that's his buddy in the show and in real life too.
Right. Right.
Because of his podcasting too.
And they growing up together, basically,
Yeah.
But yeah, that podcast and all that.
If you get
Yeah.
written off a scene, do you get paid? Why would you get paid?
No, I was about to actually say this, but they put it in the comments. Yes, you do get paid. It don't matter if they even show it. You damn right you got paid. He got paid last year.
I don't think he
So
said he filmed anything. I think what he said was that
written
I
off.
was supposed, yeah.
So he
He
never
said
filmed it. Okay.
he said
If
that they
you,
talked to him about being in it.
okay.
Yeah.
Well, that
And
ain't
then
even
they went a
nothing to
different
say then.
way. Yeah, so all you're doing is ruining. That's what I meant by like,
Right behind the show,
yeah.
yeah.
That's why I was like, you know what? If people want to keep saying that like you would have made it better or why not bring you back? That's why I was like, man, maybe don't shit on it because maybe they can bring you back.
Right. I ain't say,
Yeah.
they this or that. I said they should have, could have, but they didn't. I'm still alive. They didn't show me dead.
Yeah. And you were mentioned, so you were alive a
Yeah.
few like around the fifth episode or something.
Right.
Something like that. Yeah.
But so here to this, you right. If you were written off of a scene, you do not get paid. If all you were written on and written off, you don't get paid. If you actually filmed it and they cut you out, you get paid. If they film a movie or a show and it never even gets released, it gets shelved. Like I wish this didn't happen, but Jamie Foxx made a movie called All-Star Weekend that seemed like it would be good. Robert Downey was going to play a Mexican. It was like supposedly all kind of wild stuff, celebrities, and then I think I think he got cold feet because some people reviewed it and thought it might be racist or it was raunchy or whatever. So he never released it. It's on IMDb, All-Star Weekend. It's got the cast and everything. Jamie Foxx made the movie, never released it. It's like at least 5 or 6 years old now.
It became a tax write-off?
They do that, yeah, just like they did with Batwoman.
Yeah, that's the
Yeah,
most popular one, yeah.
right. They filmed the movie Batwoman and
Yeah.
everything, but it was a black Batwoman. They didn't even release it. They just wrote it off as a tax write-off as a loss. And so that's the problem with this as a business. But guess what? That woman did get that money from filming it. But the bad part is you don't get the exposure, which could get you other roles. And also you don't get the residuals if you had that in there because it's never being seen. So it's other pay that you can get that you will lose. But You get that pay for working, and they pay you as you work. You get a paycheck every week or every 2 weeks, like a regular job when you're on the set. Now, say you're supposed to get $1 million, they break that down into like an hourly rate. And say they paying you $1 million for that, they'll break it down into an hourly rate because after so many hours, they got to pay you overtime. And then after that, time and a half and all this stuff. So they have to be able to calculate. They can't say, well, you signed on for a salary of $1 million, so we can keep you for 18-hour days. Nah, because that's part of the union. So that's what the thing with the SAG union and stuff. They make sure that they can't do that. They got to have a trailer for you to have breaks, all that stuff, if it's certain things. So
I
yeah,
just don't like them. I just don't like the people on power acting like they're being held back from something else. Like everybody dying to get them. Like look at Ghost. He tried and that shit didn't work.
He
yeah,
moved on, and he moved on too. So
Yeah,
but
that
he ain't
shit
a new
didn't
a
work.
star nowhere else though.
Yeah, he thought he was being held back and he was about to kill it. Like he didn't kill it.
Well, I won't go that far because it could be retaliation because of how he left. They kind of and they can always
yep.
yeah, blacklist you in a way like oh he they label you hard to work with, and then that can
He
damn
think
near when you're
I can
yeah
hear him now saying he think he above the program.
then that next thing you know they won't even hire you or bring you in for some stuff. So
What do you think about um I mean this is kind of macro shit, but what do you think about what they've done? Like to name a whole show after a character, right? To have
Ghost.
4 seasons that still surrounds itself by because this is like part of Tariq's identity is basically that he did that.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a big part of it. Um, you also go 3 of the seasons of Power were leading up to getting Tariq to do this act. Because remember, Kanan uh decision was to keep Tariq alive so that he can get him to kill Ghost himself because he hated him. So this is season 3 of Power, which is
Mm,
why I always told you that I wish that they would have shown that Tariq saw that Kanan was gonna shoot Tariq in the living room, like
yeah,
in the reflection on the TV,
yeah.
and then that means that all these years we could have thought, okay, Tariq is smart. He adjusted to like that threat, and
Mm-hmm.
you could have always seen it from like a different lens or whatever.
Mm,
Um, that's what I mean, like by little things like that that you could have changed the whole outlook of a character instead of just making us hate him, and then now we gotta follow him again.
mm-hmm. Yeah. That's why I never really liked Tariq and all that, but hey, it is what it is. Shout out to Matthew Wilson and Miguel. Yeah, that was a bunch of big names in that All Star weekend. I would have liked to see that movie. And Miguel, he say he about to be Amari about to be in a new movie with Gerard Butler. You would think though, after having the main character of a show like Power as Ghost, that he would have became a leading man in Hollywood. But
Hell no.
Yeah, but that's not
he's a hell
Power's not
no.
Power's not a big show except for like
No, it's
this
not.
community. That's it.
That's true. Yeah, because I tell people or talk to people and I ask them, ain't nobody heard of this show outside of
That's why I tell you I
But
get
it's
annoyed when
also
people tell me this is one of the best things out there. It's like right there with Ozark. You're like, no, the fuck it's not.
it's, it's also too kind of hard to sell that drug dealing shit, bro.
it
Drug
is.
dealing and parent killing and kids killing. They that like, bro. It's hard to sell that shit, bro.
That is. Yeah. Yeah. It's like the rap community.
Yeah.
You
Yep.
watch
Yep.
basically.
This can
Because
get
they
into like you obviously Jay, you would know this is a I try to tell you sometimes is like I don't know like when you see symbolism that oh yeah that's because black women back years they would not be shown in this way or whatever. Like I don't know that type of history,
Right.
so I kind of just see what I see.
Yeah.
Um,
This
but
thought rap messed up
uh,
black women, man. Thought rap.
but when you see something like Power, and then you see a lot of decisions that you think you wish they wouldn't do it.
Man.
When you think of Power as a black show, and if you want to think about if the execs are white or whatever, right? Which is what Courtney Kemp was doing.
Uh-huh.
Little by little, you can start saying that the things that people in the community wish that was not illustrated to us, that they were forced to do it. So sometimes we don't know how much of that is true. Like, you say now, um, like Netflix influences their shows so much to have like gay agenda and stuff like that. And a lot of times it does change whatever it is that you're watching.
Yeah, that's true. And that's the thing about acting, Miss 2D 5160 say Omari is super wholesome after dark doing his spoken word. That's actually who he's always been. I know somebody, my agent actually known him from when they were younger. And he was always like that. So when we would watch Power, she like, he is nothing like that. Nothing like that. She would say that all the time. All the time. She like, I know he hate this role. I know he hate being famous for this role. She would say that all the time. All the time. And he has kind of distanced himself from that role. Because he could have easily embraced being the gangster, and people probably would have put him in all kind of stuff as the gangster in movies. And
But
he
if
kind of,
that ain't him, that just ain't him, though. And I can't even be mad at that.
I know, right? I mean, I guess that's like if you became famous being a coochie taker with the R,
Yeah.
you probably wouldn't want to be known as that as your claim to fame in acting or something.
Well,
You know,
no.
you did a good job. I'm scared of you. Like, baby, don't be scared was acting. Girl, I ain't about to take that. I think like Idris Elba, didn't he first get known for being mean or something until Daddy's Girls kind of made him look good? He
I
did
think
something,
so. I think he beat a woman or something.
something like that. He did. He was mean to a woman or something, and women didn't like him until he did Daddy's Girl. Then that like redid his image. So anyway, yeah, it's wild. Well, man, I'm gonna call it a night, y'all, but definitely good chopping it up. Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, it was good talking, man. I'm about to go watch some of this stuff and get scared in real life, man. Get my passport ready. Oh man. Anyway, I'm scared myself to sleep. Anyway, all right, y'all. I'm gonna holler at y'all later. I'm gonna try to, man. I'm gonna see if I can come back Friday, or if not, at least Sunday or something, or Saturday. But
It's supposed to
sometime.
snow out here. It's supposed to snow out here on
Hey,
Saturday.
yes, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Oh
I'm
my
ready for it
goodness.
too.
I know, right? Damn, I just saw this. I mean, this ain't a big difference, but it say the US dollar is worth 98 cents, 98.53 cents. We lost $1.50.
That's crazy.
$1.50. Wait, 90. See that show? I can't even figure out how much we lost. We lost 90. How far is 98 from 100? Yeah. Anyway. All right, y'all. Appreciate you as always. And
Yes, sir.
yeah, even Naughty Noel trying to get in my DMs, my Discords over here.
Go watch Gangsta London.
All right, I'm gonna check that out. It's
Yeah.
on Netflix.
I don't know if they kept it on Netflix, but AMC Plus has the new one now, season 3. But I don't know if they still have the. I can check right now. I'm gonna check it.
Just let me know on the Discord.
Uh,
All right. All right, y'all. Peace. Good
Yes,
night.
sir.
Yep. Be safe.
Y'all be safe, man.
Yes, sir. All right. I'm out.